Um,
I would have like wanted us to get letters together and all that. I didn't realize
All
it was
right,
so
y'all. We're
soon.
live. We're live.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, um, once again, you feel me? Back on a Thursday, you feel me with the cast that never did nothing wrong. We ain't never served no pure cane. We doing the thing, but we bringing the energy like a hurricane, and she'll play upon a lush Uno back in effect with a 4-5 pack in attack. You with me at all times. You feel me? Tamerlina, Tamala Anderson. You feel me? Tam, the double burger with fries, you feel me, and
Yeah.
cheese, you feel me. You already know. Come on, going crazy at all times, and of course, you feel me, master of many trades, and just mover and shaker, and real dog out here in these streets, man. My player partner from the IE creep. You feel
Oh,
me?
come on, man. And then I seen somebody in the chat say, oh, they got creep annoying. You know what it is, ass on there. So this is specifically for you. Extra long, bitch. You know what it is. You feel me? Let's go.
How are you annoying when you like barely talk?
Man, that's what I don't know, bro. Like, you
That's
feel me?
what
Bro, creep
Damned
got,
if you do, done. Damned if you don't, type of thing.
creep got people that he don't even know saying you know what it is.
Yeah.
Bro. Like my homies calling me talking about you know what it is. You know
Yeah,
what it
Blueface had took it for Blueface had told me he was like, creep, I'm finna take that from you and make it famous. I said, nigga, as long as you give me my credit for it, do what you gonna do.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Let's, you feel me? I think we need that Blueface creep collab. With that being said, coming straight from Sacramento, you feel me? 916 is
go.
finest. We got Moose Man in the building.
What's going on? What's
You feel
going
me?
on, man?
Hey.
Backed by a popular demand, holding it down for the charge of the lib variety. What's happening with you, man?
Going on, man? Straight from Sac, bro. You know it's dangerous out there.
There
Yeah,
you go.
but you lost a lot of weight.
I've been in the gym, bro. You know I've been out in the field, bro.
Okay.
And I see you got some money on you. I see you got a little something on the wrist now.
Yeah, yeah. I never saw Moose Man and Spider.
He got a
Yeah.
little shorter too. It
You
looked like.
came
You know what
up.
I'm saying? Yeah, you know I've been hitting a couple plays, getting in the field, getting skinny.
Yo, Moose Man got a whole new aura. Like,
For real.
What's really going on, man? This is
It was a
different.
different part of Sac.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I moved to the burbs. Shit changed.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're moving up.
Yeah. Well, I just want to get big and act like I don't know nobody.
Hilarious.
With that being said, no, this is not Moose Man. You feel me? Let them know who you really are, player.
I'm Jordy, man. I'm cameraman. I'm a jack of many trades. You know what I'm saying? I do it all. Just, you know. Yeah, man. I'm
Oh,
the
shit.
school master.
He was the-
Oh.
Man, you know, I slay them and I tame them. You know what I'm saying? They come to me.
God
The
damn.
School master.
Hey, just remember,
Jesus.
the blind man walked by the fish market and said, "Good morning, Scooms."
Damn.
With that, you feel me?
Yeah, the deaf man too.
Terrible.
He's like,
Whoa, here he is. It's the real. He's spawned once again, my brother, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
good?
What's up, with you, folks? What's happening, Chris? Good to meet you, buddy.
Jordy.
Jordy?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. What's good with you, man?
Okay, so he's now spawned.
Yeah. So
Brother, what's
Man,
this?
T for the John. You were a large or XL. I got a different one for you if you need
I
it.
think I can make a large work. This is hot though. Let's
There we
see
go.
what we're working with.
Oh,
Experience.
yeah. And then, you know, I got to get the vibes right. You know what I'm saying? What color y'all want?
Oh man, I don't even drink,
fucking
gang.
come
No,
on,
I
bro.
was good.
I'll
Good
hold
looking
it. I'll
dog.
hold it.
Good
There we
looking
go.
dog.
You know, I got this
Dinner
one for
was
you.
easy.
Yeah, I know you
You
like
know,
this.
oh, yeah, you know,
The
yeah,
green.
thank you, love you,
There we
love you.
go.
Yeah.
Let me see what we getting.
My-
Hell yeah, I
you
got
know it's
the
gonna be a good
Ball.
podcast.
Come on, bro. Come on. Somebody grab one in this bitch. Come on, we turning this
Hey,
bitch
Jeremy.
Already better vibes than the Tuesday show.
up. Yeah, come on, we in
Go.
here.
He came bearing gifts.
I'm not- First of all, before I'll get into the Tuesday show real quick, but before that, let's take a look at.
Yeah, good little Moose Man tees, man. Good quality, heavyweight little tee. I got them on me. Hit me, DM me, whatever.
There we
shit
go.
hard.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that shit
Moose Man
clean.
tees.
We got the McDonald's logo. We got the N64. All kinds
Mm-hmm.
of copyright infringement. I'm fucking with it.
Yeah, that's my copyright infringement tee. You know what I'm saying? I made that logo, all that.
If we get sued, that means we're doing something.
Exactly.
right.
I'll stop selling them when the cease and desist comes.
There you
through,
go.
for
Until they
sure.
shut the trap down.
That's a good sign. Now, all right. Actually, before we get into the Tuesday show, we have breaking news.
Mhm.
Almighty suspect at court today, and looks like he said Finna take this 6 to the chin.
Rock and talk.
You playing some, you feel me, soulful music.
That last little smoke before you go in. Get your
Does
mind
that
right.
mean he, wait, okay,
I don't
so,
think he's turning himself in today. I
It's
think
just
he's
court?
gonna have a surrender day.
Okay.
right. So, like, we're gonna call Sus right now, actually. See if you pick up. If not, we're gonna try his father, LA Cool.
Yeah, shout out Sus, man. I was looking forward to potting with him today, so hopefully everything work out and shit.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. I guess I kind of had it's just life be life, and I didn't realize it was this soon. I
Right.
would have done more to try to
Yeah.
write some letters and things.
Hello?
Sus, brother, you know we on No Jumper right now. We seen the stories and stuff. You feel me,
Hell yeah.
man? What's going on, nephew?
All right, so look, fuck it. I'm going to break it down to y'all exactly why I'm facing 6, right? All right. So I got strikes. You feel me? I have multiple strikes. I got some strikes for 211s and I got some strikes for burglaries, right? So they're trying to strike me out per se. And but while I'm fighting it is because they're juvenile strikes. You dig me?
That's crazy that they're even able to use that against you.
Oh yeah, nah, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a damn. You feel me? To them is adult strikes. Right? All right, so in California, a gun charge is supposed to be low term, mid term, high term. It's like 18 months, 3 years and 6. 18, 3 and 6, some shit like that, right? My first offer was supposed to be 18, but because I got strikes, it's doubled to 32. You dig me? So my first offer was 32. I didn't take it. When I was fighting that one, I caught this other bullshit case, right? So the DA said, fuck that 32, your next offer is 6. And she ain't budget. You feel me? So
Right.
Boom. The only way that I could avoid the 6 is I gotta beat this other case so I could tell them, look, can we go back to the first offer because I beat this other case because the offer went up to 6. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta beat the other one. And if I can beat the other one, maybe I can get it down to like 4 years or like 32 months. And then I would need to get my strikes taken off so I could get like 18 months. And if I do 18 months with no strikes, that's 50% in the county in California prison, and that's like 8 months.
What's that shit called? Like the Romero Act or something? What's the name of it?
Yeah. The Romero is to get the strikes taken off.
Correct.
But that's not really looking hella likely right now. They're not really fucking with me. So you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Today I was supposed to take the 6. But my attorney went in there with some fire under her. I ain't gonna lie, and she got me another continuance. But last time they told me that I wasn't gonna get no more continuances because I've been fighting this case since before my baby was born.
Right.
I've been fighting this case for like 2 years. You feel me?
Right.
It's really some old shit. So the judge, nigga, they gave me one more continuance. You feel me? But I'm not gonna have to when I get sentenced or when I plead, I'm not gonna go to jail immediately. They're gonna have me come back at a sentence date, and then I'm gonna turn myself.
So what exactly happened today in court? You feel me?
Today they went in fault. You feel me? I was supposed to take the 6, but I was planning on taking the 6. I'm not gonna lie, but the attorney, she went in there and fought for midterm and was fighting, and she was like, it don't make no sense to give this man 6 years for a gun case when he ain't never been to nobody's prison, and this will be his first prison term. So that's outlandish. And then the judge was like, yeah, that would be somebody with like a long criminal history. And she was
Yeah,
like,
that's what Adam was saying. Like it seems like 6
Right.
years like is a fucking you gotta really.
Yeah, bro. And that's not even the max. The max is 18. If I take it to trial and lose, I'm getting 18 because everything is double because of my strike. I'm really supposed to be the offer is supposed to be 3, bro, but because it's a strike, it's double. You feel me? It's really supposed to be 3. But they just using my long-ass juvenile record, bro, because I've been going to jail since fucking 13, 12 years old, and they just using that against me. I got hella juvenile strikes, but to this court, nigga, these are dope strikes. You feel me? So, like,
Man,
they're not
fuck that.
really
That need to be expunged because that actually
Yeah,
don't
bro.
even make sense. The fact that that's
Yeah,
being.
they're 10 years old, bro. The strikes is from 2015, gang. It's 2025, bro. And I ain't never been convicted of an adult crime. I've been charged of many, but I've never been convicted. I usually get a DA reject, fight it, and they get dropped. But nigga, that's why they not playing with me.
So
Because they feel
okay,
like they got away with too much.
so your lawyer filed a motion to try to, you feel me, not accept the 6 years and like so
Yeah,
what was the
today-
result of today?
All right, so look, so today she went in there and tried to fight for midterm because 6 is high term. Midterm is like 4. You feel me? She went to fight for that because she was like, the 6 don't make no sense because he don't got no adult record. And the judge low-key agreed. You feel me? So he was like, all right, so I'm not going to pressure y'all for the 6 today, even though y'all was supposed to take it today. But because she made this good mitigation and all that kind of good shit, we're going to give y'all one more continuous because they want what is called a global sentencing. Because I'm fighting 2 separate cases, 2 separate DAs, 2 separate judges. But they want a global disposition so I could run everything together. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. So
Why
we
spend
also not
extra
even
like?
mentioning- Yeah. 6 is just this case, nigga. We're not even talking about the other one, but I think I could beat that one. So that's why I'm not really talking about the other one because I'm fighting that right now, and I think I could beat it. You feel me? Because it's really bullshit. I didn't do nothing. So I think if I could beat the other one, we could get it lowered to like 4-3 years, and that's cool. I'll take like 2. I'm not really tripping. But like, you feel me? 6 with 85% because I got these strikes. That's tough.
Trumped up charges to say the least. Like clearly they're
Yeah,
like.
buddy.
Do you feel like? Hey, let me ask you. Let me ask you a difficult question, bro. Do you feel like due to the fact that you have a celebrity status in LA and influence and are affiliated with No Jumper, which has been entangled with a lot of, controversy, do you feel like that's weighed in on the way you're being treated in this scenario?
I don't think so because the DA hasn't mentioned that. The DA ain't mentioned nothing, and usually they would have brought that up, like, oh, he be wild on the internet. Now the DA hasn't mentioned. The DA don't know nothing about Almighty Suspect. Thank God. The DA ain't mentioned nothing about none of that shit. So no, it's really just the nigga. They think that I've been charged with like 3 gun charges, but they all got dropped. They all got dropped, and they all got DA rejects. So they're like, this man keep holding guns, and he keep getting off scot free. Like, we finally got him, so we finna reel him.
Okay. Well, it seems like there is some hope here. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It seems like it's not
Yeah.
completely as dismal as people. Because when we saw that initial story, like all of us were kind of like, "Fuck!" Like we didn't,
'Cause I
fools
was
didn't know if you
thinking,
went
I
in
ain't gonna
today.
lie.
Like,
Nigga, that wasn't supposed to happen today. I ain't gonna lie. She went in there and fought for me today. That wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to sign for the 6, and then I was supposed to come back for sentencing after the other case finishes. So
yeah,
I
that's why like
absolutely
we would have had our letters together. Me, Adam, Josh, everybody been talking about. There's a lot of people that'll write letters on your behalf, and like that have done this before and things like. But I had no clue that this was such a timely situation. Like I knew it was gonna be.
It's urgent, nigga. It's urgent. My next court case is the 30th, so they still trying to wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to somebody's jail though. Like there's pretty much no way around that. You feel me? I'm definitely going to somebody's prison. Right now, we're just debating on how long. You feel me? The DA wants to give me 6. You feel me? But we're fighting for midterm like 4, and if we can get the strikes took off 2. But it's not really looking likely with the strikes. So I'm probably just gonna have to take 4. But that's hopeful. We're gonna see. It's either 6 or 4 right now.
Is there a timeline as far as when that will be decided and or like when you would have to turn yourself in?
So what they said today is, and this is because my lawyer is damn good. I pay their ass some money and they do their job. Shout out to them. So what it was is they got the judge to agree that even if I do take the 6 on the 30th, that I'm not gonna have to get detained until the other case is finished. And the other case just went to prelims. You feel me? So in my mind, what I'm trying to do is push the other case back, you feel me, monthly, so I can just enjoy like my last 3 to 6 months out. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what they got him to agree to today. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, last week and the week before, it was looking like, nigga, you're done by November, December. But she just went in there, negotiated, talked, and they was like, all right, we want to do both cases together. So even if I do plead to this 6, I won't go to jail until the other case is over because the DA will revisit the 6 if I beat the other one.
Man, the prison system is so overcrowded with there's come on, this is a young father with a promising future and strong ties to the community. I don't understand.
That's the thing too, though. Look. The thing is too, I talked to Brick last night. You feel me? I talked to Brick last night, and he was like, nigga, from what they told me is, and I was hearing this a lot the last time I was in the county, is they not really honoring that double up shit. They double you up in court, but when you get to the pen, they drop it. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
I don't know how factual that is, but Brick told me that, and I heard that when I was in jail. So it's looking like even if they do double my shit up with 6, maybe I could come out like 3, nigga. And then nigga also said I ain't never been nobody in prison, so I could take my ass to fire camp, nigga, and get 33%. I'm gonna do something, nigga. They're not finna cook me.
Nah, yeah.
I'm my mama.
That's right, sus.
Whether it's some programs, nigga, the law library, I'm gonna do something. I'm not just gonna sit and take 6 years.
Well, look, we appreciate you, bro. You know that you got our full support. We love you, dog, and it's good to hear you in high spirits. And I feel like this is gonna probably wind up landing in your favor more than a lot of people that don't fuck with the movement would like to see. You feel me? I ain't gonna even elaborate, but yeah.
You ain't gotta say too much. We know it's only one nigga who hope I get 18 years.
Type shit.
So that's not happening. But look, regardless, what a nigga has to know is it's a non-violent crime. I didn't hurt nobody. I just got caught allegedly carrying a gun in the same vehicle that I was inside of. It wasn't on my persons. I didn't hurt nobody. I didn't shoot into no dwelling or no car. So it's a non-violent offense. Without these strikes, I could come home with like 60%, bro. You feel me? So nigga, here's 6 years, but when I get up there, that shit gonna be different.
So a lot of the rumors of what the situation is are completely unfounded, and that's not even accurate. It's just a bunch of just people running with narratives, essentially.
Yeah, no, nigga, I got 6, and the max is 6 right now. But 9 times out of 10, because I'm not a recurring nigga prisoner. I ain't never been in nobody's prison. I'm not going. I'm not you know what I'm saying? So that shit should help. You feel me? We gonna see though. We gonna see. I'm definitely going to somebody's jail, but it just depends on how long I'm gonna go. You feel me? Yep. But for right now, it's looking like I'm gonna be free for like the next 3 months or so.
Well, prayers up for you, brother. You feel me? You know it's love.
Prayers up.
Hell yeah, appreciate it. I would have came, but I'm stuck in traffic right now. I literally just left.
Nah,
just walked out that bitch.
Handle your scandal. You know you're welcome over here anytime. We appreciate you, bro. You feel me? You part of this shit.
Way.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'll see y'all next week, man.
All right,
Yes,
easy
sir.
call. All right, go. Easy call, sleazy draws. What do y'all think about that?
Yeah.
I hope it works out for him, man. Kids, stay out the streets, bro. Don't let them, because you give them any excuse to play you and fuck you, they're going to fuck you for sure, bro. So you guys just, that's the only thing I would tell people, man. Just stay out the streets, bro. It's way more fly to not have to deal with that bullshit than to have to, have your fate decided by the state and shit like that.
Also, I feel like when people go to jail, I think a lot of focus goes on obviously the person like Sus and what he's gonna go through, but it's gonna be people left, his girl, his kids, his family, and all that shit still gotta move without him. So I feel like if you really fuck with Suspect, you need to be like sending a birthday gift to the kids or doing
100%.
something to help out.
And that's that, because there is a collateral damage.
Yeah, like, and he's a real dad. He was just up here with his kids, so you're gonna miss out on
Twice.
that too. Yeah, you're gonna miss out on that too. Like your dad picking you up, taking you to the movies, taking you out, taking you, wherever, get ice cream, Target, whatever little shit he be doing with his kids. Like somebody gotta.
And he just made his great return back to no jumper too. So this puts like a stall in that too, type shit.
The funniest thing ever though is when he was like his first lawyer on the case was Rosenberg.
Oh, drunk.
And he said he said like, I'm gonna get this. Brandon's calling. I'm not. Vote.
No. No.
Nah, it's
Yes
bad.
or no? Yeah.
He got to show up to his show if you want to talk.
Bro, no.
No?
No.
He got to show.
No.
He got to show up to his own show.
Exactly. Hell no.
All right.
And
I vote yes.
Brandon annoying because it's like you just be calling to dance on people's graves and shit to point fingers. Are you mad you wasn't a successful street nigga? You wasn't successful at nothing else either, look like. So stop doing that.
Okay.
He be online saying Pookie and Ray Ray and shit like he not black. What do you think white people see when they see you, Pookie?
I fuck with Brandon though.
Come on, be for real. Stop that shit.
Everything she just said, I believe that shit is correct, but I do fuck with
He had some very harsh words for Tam
Oh,
the
okay.
other day. Like, kind of, I don't know, because Tam's never really, she's debated him and things like that, but she's never, like, come super sideways and been like, oh, you da-da-da. But he kind of, I don't know, Tam, how did you feel about what Brandon said?
I just
about
feel like
you?
it's lame. He act like a middle school boy. Like, and you haven't picked on no nigga up here that's your size or in your weight class. and now it was a girl, and you quit. I didn't do nothing to you. You quit on your own, and now it's a girl, and you want to try to bully me at every chance you get. So many little bot pages send me clips and shit of him talking about me in his like dingy apartment. Nobody cares about that shit.
He's calling again,
Like you have nothing going on.
To be fair, Lush is the one that was pitting Brandon and Tam against each other pretty heavily since the insertion of Tam into No Jumper for sure. So I think it got under his skin at one point.
Well, I'll say this: like that was done from like an ideological perspective, like because it made sense. Him being super conservative, pushing this line for Black empowerment under the guise of conservatism and anti-left, like super strict partisan rhetoric or whatever. And she was kind of like an opposing view on that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, I want Tam to catch Brandon's. I was like, you know what? This is like an intellectual that's capable of handling Brandon Smoke, that has answers to the facts, very much so, like you are as well.
Yeah.
And he can't shut us down with you're a gangbanger or this
exactly,
or that.
Because at the end of the day, I'm more of a law-abiding citizen than Brandon. Brandon was a Crip at one point. Brandon was a gang member. He's more of a degenerate than I could ever be. You know what I mean? So it's like,
but he will be able to shut you down like, you're not Black.
Exactly.
This and that. Like,
but
bruh.
also,
exactly. So it gave.
But also, Brandon and how he's gonna react to that type of rhetoric towards him. Like Tam smoked his boots. Like how he's gonna react. He's gonna bring that fire to Tam.
You don't like
when you kind of started the fire a little bit.
Now, I think that was just common sense as far as this makes sense.
And he jumped out the window saying she smoked your boots in a debate to winch and all this weird shit. Like that's a whole different level, I feel like, as well.
It started off with, I'm gonna buy you flowers. You feel me?
How did we go from the flower giving to the
and that's
IG
the only
story?
time I ever seen him in person. You gave me flowers, but on the internet you got so much smoke, like, bro.
Which could be considered a kind gesture or
Agreed.
Very fucking transparent and demeaning. Like, here you go, little girl. You want some flowers? You feel me? Like that is, to me, I kind of.
I think it was genuine. It seemed genuine in the moment, and then I think once the narrative got started, or just Tam pushing back on his bullshit, I think just rubbed him the wrong way, because he thought, she's gonna nice, girl coming up here, and then Tam's a little more opinionated than you might think. And then it's like, oh, damn, she low-key cooking me. Hold on.
Or he probably look at her just like a debate partner, gang, like somebody that he feel like could really keep up with the bullshit that he's spewing.
But you don't call people out their name if
I think
he
I do think Brandon keep a great balance, though, when it comes to the pod, and just based off of, everybody don't sound like they agreeing with the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Although a lot of the shit that he say is outlandish.
And it be off topic. Like, how you going to disagree with somebody and you're not even on the topic that they're talking about? You can't bring up a whole new point to just talk about the things that you're knowledgeable about, partially, because we've seen it up against Destiny.
Well, it's just like a lot of the filibuster tactics and things that he was using, and then the super Trump card of like, shut the fuck up, Jewish white savior, or this or that, like, that he would use against me. Kind of like that's
out the
ineffective.
window.
That spell that you're casting doesn't work on Tam. She's immune to it. So I kind of leveled the playing field, and she just happens to be really educated and just have like an arsenal of knowledge and like is equipped to debate the points. Like, whether or not she smoked his boots is really subjective, I feel like, but it definitely changed the dynamic. Now, the other day on the show, when Tam was talking about willingness to date outside of her race, that was pretty much used against her. And that's what changed the whole dynamic. Like,
But that's not the first time he said that. This is the second time he said it. He just kind of went harder and tagged everybody.
Because he had something to attach it to.
Yeah, he had like
that was like that's like, and I actually commend your honesty on that, because you could have very easily been like, no, I only fuck with black
the politically correct type of answer.
And it would have been a really easy way to kind of just
because everyone would have believed her. Nobody would have been I disagree. You feel me?
But you being like, and I don't remember specifically what you said, but I know you were like, oh, I'd be open to dating outside of my race. I've had certain experiences.
And it's like Adam, because he knows how shit is on the internet. He intentionally keeps saying, white man, would you date a white man, blah, blah, blah. And I'm saying anybody. I keep saying anybody. Because he knows people like Brandon are going to go, oh, she wants to be a bad wench. Then he says some porn shit like, do you want to be on Plug Talk, Brandon? Is that why you're always making porn references?
But Brandon can't tear down like the black community and say everybody's like gang members that shoot each other, and then say, oh, Tam, why aren't you, exclusively dating the demographic that I trash pretty much exclusively?
That
Look,
makes
look,
sense.
That don't make no sense.
No, but
you
he
feel me?
says, "Oh, she's scared of a strong, black king," and it's like you're a king because you make the same as me. You make 100K. You got a regular desk job. You're a king
Yeah.
now. That's
Well-
that's the problem I was talking about.
Well, look, like, who am I to ever speak down on black love? I'm all for it. You feel me? Like, I think it's a beautiful thing. I'm also, but what I'm not, and what I've accused Brandon of being since our initial arguments is he's a separatist.
Yeah.
He wants races to be separated. I believe in races being together.
Is that like
Nah.
Garveyism? Does he follow like Garveyism?
No, he doesn't,
that's
'cause
like
he's not
the,
self-reliant.
like
That's a
black
really
foundational
That's
type.
a
You know what
super
I'm saying?
generous way to characterize.
Yeah, that
his
would be like
ideology.
the generous way to
no,
say
because he's
it.
not self-reliant. Marcus Garvey would preach that you need to be everything on your own, and if he had any of those tenets, he wouldn't want to be on this show.
Yeah,
so
if he
bad.
was really into Garveyism, then he wouldn't be talking down on like the affluent black communities in Los
And
Angeles.
he wouldn't
which
always
could
be
freaking-
he
you know
wouldn't
what I'm
always be
saying?
bragging about that he lives in a white neighborhood now. Because
That's
why
what
aren't
I'm
you
saying,
creating
that's
a
true.
nice black neighborhood?
Because like that's one of like the points that he's made several times is, oh, like I tried to fucking support the black community in LA, but I can't. There's no decent da, 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 da. And then I provided examples of black owned markets, black owned farms, black owned banks, black owned
Or even his own
businesses.
homies, like the viral way, like they got good ass jobs, paying jobs, like they're wealthy black men that's doing it up. You feel me? Like
Well, there's
there's
a
dudes
lot-
right next to him that's like, examples of this.
No, but like I'm saying like
Yeah, to like
to not
patronize
even-
type things. Yeah, like
let's
go
say
in and
you
support.
let's say you only want to support black businesses and but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could literally only you could go straight to a black owned farm, black owned market, like these all exist within Los Angeles County.
The
Yeah.
other thing that he always brings up that I don't like is calling me a feminist. I have no reason to be a feminist. I'm a black woman. Niggas cannot stop me from doing nothing. Feminism is for white women because their men are in charge. They're the majority of the population, so they got to fight him to get some shit. But everything, I'm chilling over here. Y'all can't stop me from doing shit.
Interesting.
Why would I need to fight for
Exactly.
female rights?
I would like to
Also, like females fighting for rights is the reason that you're able to vote too. So in a way, feminism, you know what I'm saying,
But
did
no, but he
provide
takes
some
a-
things to you.
A point of a thing, but still, that's white women because Elizabeth Cady Stanton, she didn't want us to vote.
Yeah, she didn't, but
So
y'all
it's
do
like-
vote now.
Well,
But
now
that's 'cause
somebody did.
everybody.
I'll be
But-
honest. I will say now that it's like the three of us and we're like super. This is just like becoming like Captain Planet multiracial trifecta of liberal glazing.
Yeah, libtardism.
I do think we need to have Brandon. Fucking
Don't
Wright.
do this.
I just wish he would show up to his own show and then we could debate him in person. I've been trying to tell, I've been in Brandon's DMs talking to him on a weekly basis. And every time I say, show up to Thursday show, bro, I'll show up too and we could debate. He goes, I don't work for No Jumper no more.
But
so if you don't work for No Jumper no more, quit calling up here because you don't
Yes,
work for this
exactly.
company no more,
You're
right?
using it for promo for your own YouTube channel or
Yeah.
some shit.
I'm gonna
like,
respect the wishes of my co-host. You feel me? And then and my engineer.
because he quit. That's to Moo's point. He
I would
quit.
like. I honestly would like to hear.
But I
from
appreciate the
Brandon.
same things that Creep said about Brandon.
Close to it.
I just want like the whole chat saying no.
Yeah, like,
If we're being
why?
honest. Like
Yeah, because it's gonna get drawn out a little longer than it should be. If
Limited.
yeah, like a 5-minute Brandon limit, then I think it's
I
cool.
was thinking
But
3.
okay, that's cool too. But like I appreciate like what Creep
If
said,
it-
where it's like we can't have a bunch of people kumbaya and that doesn't make good
Yeah, that's what I'm
podcasts.
saying. It makes
I
sense
get
to
that.
have Brandon
It
call
brings
in,
balance.
But also, No Jumper's in like a transitionary period where they're trying out people, and you can't have somebody that's pretty much a cancer to the platform. Every single person that comes on, he's tearing down. You can't be like that if you're trying to build something and a wave and a
So
and
you guys
camaraderie.
finally decided to call back, huh?
Well, despite the chats urging us to,
You got one person in the chat repeatedly posting the same thing. Stop, Lush. Those tricks don't work anymore. Hey man, let's just be real. I'm the only true antagonist at No Jumper.
Then
I'm
show
the only
up.
one who consistently speaks the truth. Suspect is a bum. He needs to really get about 30 years in prison because he seems absolutely elated that he's going for 6. He's like excited about it. Give that man what he want and let him go get his
horrific
butt cheeks.
why are you happy about like a black family being torn apart? dog?
He's happy about it. He's happy about it. That guy sounds like he's in a celebratory state about going to jail. And yeah, I'm not this and that. He's not learning the main
All right.
lesson.
So
Wait, let me say
I
this.
feel like
You
whatever
gave me a
situation it
limit. You
was,
gave
it
me a
was
limit.
old.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
but
I'm
beyond
saying?
sus,
Still
I want to
fighting
talk about this Tam shit because you came
Yeah.
to Tam.
He
fucking
ducking
crazy,
and dodging.
bro.
He
No,
pivoting
Tam is
already.
Tam is just a bad winch, bro. Like, if you ever been in pro-black space, you've dealt with a lot of people like Tam. They celebrate Pookie and Ray Ray and thugs and degenerates. Any black man who they feel like black men who aren't
degenerate are a threat to them.
You
So
for
they
sure
have to-
fucked more white girls and bunny hops significantly more than Thames even
Yeah.
considered
That's not
fucking
true.
with a white
That's
dude.
not
I
true.
put
I
money
had
on
one.
that.
I had one.
You
white
said you had a
girlfriend in high
bunny
school.
hopping past in high school.
Yo.
He had one white girlfriend. I've never had no
was
white
slaying
romantic
them.
partner.
Yeah, but here's the most important thing. I have a black wife and a black family. But the thing I'm telling you is, you deal with people like that in the pro-black space, so it's just par for the course. I met Tam. I was totally nice to her, gave her flowers. People were like, "Oh, she's a black queen." Soon as she got in mixed company, soon as I wasn't
Mixed
there,
company.
she started bashing me with everybody else, which is totally fine. But just don't pretend like you were ever real or genuine. I came trying to be nice about it. But as soon as she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting a little traction," which I'm happy for her. I don't think she has really a point to make, but I'm happy for her just being like the hype man on No Jumper. It's cool with me. I don't care. As far as Moose Man, I told you, they pay me, I'll be there to debate you.
Hey,
And
you
I
get paid
don't
what you're
fear-
worth,
I
bro.
don't fear you. I don't fear you.
It's a free market. It's a free market. You get paid what you're worth.
I've watched your videos. You're not really that smart.
And neither are you, so we perfect for each other. Neither are you, so we
You're pretty
perfect.
intelligent.
What did he say about being Mexican?
What I'm telling you is, you're not that smart as you're not as smart as you think.
And
You have
neither are
bad
you, so we
politics.
perfect for each other, Brandon. We the
Well,
perfect
no,
match.
no,
Just show up to your job. Just show up to your job.
Listen. You want to debate me. There was never a moment where I was like, "Ooh, he's smart, so I want to debate him."
Yeah, but then why did you get cooked in the host competition? Why did you get cooked?
Slaughtered.
I don't know.
Trump got us out of Afghanistan, right? False.
I don't know.
You was lying in
But
that
what I-
thing. Just
what
like
I
you
think
pivoted in the
is-
Destiny debate the whole time.
Lush. I think that when you lost your debate against me,
This
have a chip on your
again is
shoulder.
revisionist
You have a
history.
chip- you
But
have a chip on your shoulder about that, so you want to find the next person who's going to beat me. But the reality is,
bro, I'm just letting people talk.
the premise of the argument is just their arguments.
Yeah, you should be thanking me instead of insulting me, honestly.
Thank you.
Because Lush is the only one that still likes you, bro. No cap.
But listen, I have nothing personal against anybody at No Jumper. I talk and message with Adam all the time. Lush, I text you and talk shit to you behind the scenes. It's simply a monetary issue. I'm a greedy capitalist bastard, and I want to get paid more money.
Then why keep calling in every episode? Why you keep calling?
For free.
Why talk about me for free? Hey, look, you guys are still cool with me. So if you say something, I'll call into. And really, I was calling.
Yeah,
in,
nobody
I was calling
nobody
in-
talked about you, so you start blowing Lush
I
up.
was really
To be fair.
calling in to troll Almighty, man. I was calling to troll Almighty, but you guys have so much to say about
But do you
me.
think anybody cares about you trolling Almighty? Because nobody does,
Nah,
bro. I promise you.
Your story post about Tam last night was like doing 20 much players.
Yeah, because he's saying she trashed
No,
him.
listen,
All she did was
listen.
disagree
She
with
told
him.
her-
He can't
She
handle
told her
people
daddy
disagreeing
on-
with him.
She told her daddy on me. Brandon is hurting my feelings. She didn't tell him the whole story, which is crazy. I wish he would have called
I
me,
posted
so
the
I could've
text
told
if
him
you
the
could
whole
read.
story.
You never hurt my feelings.
I would have told him the whole story, and then he would have been maybe like, "Dang, I kind of get that, bro."
My dad
You know what I'm
watches the
saying?
show.
Listen,
What about
well,
your
tell
dad? What's going on with your dad?
Ask your
Is he
dad.
alive?
My dad's in prison. I
Mm.
talk to him every day.
That explains a lot about your attitude.
Yeah,
Yikes.
that's true. That's true. But my dad is in prison, and that's why I see the value of steering black men away from prison.
Right, so then we shouldn't celebrate suspects having to go to
Exactly,
prison,
because you're
man.
living the
Suspect
effects
wants
of
to
your
go to
dad
prison.
being in
Suspect
prison.
wants to go to prison. Suspect wants to go to
Wants
prison.
is
Trash.
crazy.
Trash individual.
Ain't no
That
way I'm
don't
looking my
sound
two
like he wanna
kids
go
in
to
the
prison
face
to me.
every
That
day
nigga wanna
and
be
doing
around
stupid
his
stuff to get
kids.
put in prison. I'm just telling you that. There's no way I'm looking my daughter in the face and be like, "Let me go out here and do something dumb so I get put in prison, bro." And that's the problem with Suspect. Unless you are his friend.
Wait,
but y'all
didn't he
don't
say
get
this
his
case
good
was
advice.
before his
Y'all
daughter
just-
was
you
born?
just glaze him
I would
in his
never
air.
I would never tell him anything that would like encourage
That's
him
the
to do
problem.
anything illegal. You feel
But
me?
you never
Like,
speak out against anything bad that he does. That's the problem.
I mean,
You're supposed to be like, "Hey, man, you better than that. Let's go get this pot on." Da-da-da. You don't do that. You're just like, "Yeah, Almighty, everything
no,
you
I
think
mean,
is
like
great."
to be fair, you're not privy to whatever private conversations I have with my friends.
You need to
feel
make
me?
them very
Like,
public, because you need to make them public, because I think public chastisement of Almighty is what actually will work for
public
him, because he lives in
chastisement,
the
though.
public.
You think that helps the
Well, you
black
don't have to
community?
Look, you could give them public advice, whatever, but just like you praise them in public, you should criticize them in public towards the right, and I think that will have a greater impact on them than what you're currently doing, which is just making it seem like everything he does is the best thing in the world. But you know what I'm saying? Look, my desire for Almighty to get like 20 years is
cut this off, please.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
With that being said,
right.
you got twice as much time as originally offered. We appreciate your 6 minutes. All right, player. Enjoy your day. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, because I'm interesting. Bye.
All right. This fucking guy.
Somebody who daddy is in jail. Speaking in favor of somebody else's father, somebody young father going to jail. This is a disgusting.
Actually, no. I felt like that was a real
Situation.
Freudian like moment.
Oh hell
right
yeah!
there.
That's
Like,
why I said it explains a lot about you.
That was very revealing, and I'm not speaking in like a judgmental term when I say that, but it's like, oh, okay.
Gotcha.
That's why you're.
It could explain some of his views for sure.
Yeah,
that's why you hate the hood so bad.
I get it.
Stole your daddy.
I get it.
Now, let's get into the topics, players.
Let's go.
So, Wack 100 responds to Woody accusing him of being an informant. You feel me? So, man, let's see what the fuck this video got to say. I had a long talk with Wack a day ago. It was very, very interesting conversation.
I feel like you have a lot of long talks with Wack.
What?
Are you like his therapist now, Lesh? Like you be tapped in with Wack, like really chopping it.
Nah, like I think that Wack's an interesting guy though. I'll say that. He's like Wack got a lot of knowledge, bro. Wack got a lot of knowledge. All
Hey,
right,
and so does Woody, man. I met Woody up here last time I was up here. Great guy, man. He told me I could be in YSL, so just call me YSL Moves from now on, straight up.
Does Woody have like the right to put someone on?
I don't think
YSL
so, but
at
I'm gonna
this
just
point?
rep it till somebody tells me not to. I'm not gonna lie.
I felt that.
No, it's definitely not. He don't even call himself YSL Woody no more. He Woody self-made or something like that.
All right, let's see what Wack said.
John Cotton say cheese, y'all back him. Said y'all back him. You provide any document. I don't give a fuck if it's regarding a German Shepherd or a dog, a cat. With my name on it, informant on nothing. Woody, you are the snitch. You're the rat. We watched you rat for like 9 months. You got interrogation tape. You're the rat. Like, we know you're a rat. I'm sorry, my nigga. I got 100,000, Woody.
The call just came in, y'all. Wack 100 is a federal informant. The call just came in.
All right, like
the call,
the double shirtless videos.
This is Woody's like astounding evidence. The call just came in. That's the leg he's standing on.
Driving with no shirt on is wild.
Both of them don't got shirts on, which
but
is
at least
hilarious.
At least Wack in the house.
Wack's in bed and shit.
Wack not having a shirt on is kind of par for the course. Like, there's a lot of like blogging and responding, like just like Adam. There's a lot of shirtless Adam responses. I think once you start like making a certain amount of money, like the shirt comes.
You got to bring a certain energy.
Yeah. I'm ready for my shirtless response era. I know the world's totally.
I think we got to do our weight loss challenge first, Les, and then we got to pull it off.
No jumper 5K.
Well, it's weird because I'm skinny fat. Like I have like ET's body. Like,
yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
We get you right for sure.
We could. The proverbial we.
Shout out to Jern for loving you as you are.
She come as you
Body
are.
Positivity.
Yeah.
Jern,
Yeah. I feel no shame whatsoever. With that being said, I mean, like, I think it's pretty much been a known fact that Woody is. We saw what Woody did. Like in 4K, the world's seen it. Yeah. There's no way to frame it in a different way. Yes, he's very charismatic. Yes, he's an entertaining figure. Yes, I want to see more content with Woody. He's great as far as all that goes. He's funny as fuck on camera. He's he's an entertainer. As far like who was it? I think it was Munchie when he like ranked the level of like snitches on the YSL indictment. And the gold medalist was Woody.
Yeah. He was the star of the show for sure. Because I just saw him when he was up here later that day, that same day I was here. Wack pulled up and they met and they seemed like they was pretty friendly and
Wack
shit.
And Woody had a cool little relationship, to my understanding. But my whole thing is with Wack, man. Wack like one of the most hated people on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And with this whole exposed campaign, like if somebody really had some information on Wack snitching, that shit
it would be a billboard.
Came out. That shit gonna make headline news. Fuck just hip hop media. Channel 5 gonna play that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? So it's like at this point, bro, I don't think Wack name is on no paperwork nowhere, because somebody would have loved to put that out by now.
Well, I mean, it's obviously like this is on brand for the type of trolling that Woody does. The call just came in. Like
Yeah,
that
facts.
literally means
Yeah.
absolutely
Nothing. Yeah.
But I was also just listening to Britt kind of say the same thing as well on the phone.
Well, look, I'll say this, and this is why Wack got mad at me the other day, because he felt like, you know, just because I'm friends with Brick, I'm looking the other way on a bunch of things that in his eyes it's like it's pretty fucking obvious. I'll say this, and this is to all parties involved. I'm tired of hearing Brick and Wack talking about each other snitching, and like I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let them figure that out.
Yeah.
You feel me? I ain't got nothing to do with that. Like, my name's Paul. That's between y'all. At the end of the day, we gonna get to the bottom of it. Like, and whatever is already known, I guess that's for more people that are closer connected to that situation to even pontificate and debate on. And like, I think it's hard for me to. It's not hard for me to be objective, and I could say like, okay, like if it's the homie and he does bunk and he's ratting, it is what it is. He's no good no more. You feel me? You can't be the homie no more. It is what it is. However, I just don't think I'm fully as educated as I would like to be on certain things. Now, like, I think being at No Jumper, there's kind of this expectation that we know all the intricacies of everybody's paperwork, and we're spending fucking hours a day
like researching,
analyzing it. Now, first of all, dudes like Wack have a fucking team. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't even
the exposers.
He don't even have to read half the fucking paperwork that he winds up.
They just send him the highlights and like, here you go,
like,
Wack. You know what
whatever
I'm
is like, it's gonna be. I ain't got like a team to that extent. I
Paralegals.
have people I don't have paralegals.
The baby Unos aren't running that strong yet.
Like with a fine tooth comb analyzing that. It's really, look, I'm over here on some hip hop shit. Being from LA, the gang shit obviously is like a part of our culture, so I know a little bit about it, enough to speak on it when it comes up. That was never my primary objective. And when it comes to these serious federal indictments and prison cases, is something that I've kind of had to learn in real time in order to keep up with just, you know, the nature of my job and the conversations that we be having. So a lot of the shit is a little bit like, there's only so much that I could ascertain using, you know, admittedly probably greater than average intelligence, but still not having the firsthand experience. Just like, you know, talking to Wack the other day, I've never fought federal cases and been in the feds to even really
have that understand
certain intricacies and things like that.
When did that even become a thing? Because that's like my least favorite part of the internet, is going over niggas' jail and court paperwork and all. Why are we doing that?
As soon as street dudes got on the internet, pretty much is when it started.
I think it is kind of interesting because it, like, to a degree, it's like it's giving a glimpse, and this isn't strictly referring to what's been like the trend of the past few years of, you know, Black gang members, Bloods and Crips and GDs and all that, like, and their paperwork and things like that. Because to me, it's the same. It's interesting to see what the fucking mafia dudes, the Italian mob, and like all these other fools,
like paperwork parties back then.
Yeah. Like that's an interesting, just part of, you know, for lack of a better term, counterculture.
Yeah,
you know, the streets,
street life.
Like it's all. So it's, to me, now that, like you said, there's this popularization of gang members who have now been on the internet for long enough as to where this is like now normalized, and we have entire organizations and people that are in, like, you know, high respected positions like Wack and all them, that are able to streamline the process of analyzing the paperwork and become something completely different. So I guess him being mad at me, just as an example, is the same thing as, like, let's say Wack and them are analyzing a rap battle, you feel me, and missing so much shit because they might know about hip hop, they might have been around rap battles, but they don't know this and that, and this is my fucking world. It's like, how the fuck are you guys missing this shit? So that's kind of, I could, in that sense, understand his frustrations. You feel me? Now is his methodology and delivery and the way, like, I personally don't take it to heart. I know, like, the actual respect between him and I as men, and like the conversations we had, and like, and the way that manifests on camera being a little bit is different than in, like, the actual, like I actually fuck with Wack, so we actually it's different. With that being said, I don't know, is this a play? if it's a play, I can see them doing content together, but there's no play that changes the reality of like Woody being a rat.
Yeah.
Woody seems like a little too erratic to be like making plays, but I think it's just like Wack like catching the lob and being like, Woody said this about me, so we gonna like turn it up because in the content game, it's like every little moment you have, you got to drag it out a couple days to get milk it for its content. I think like Wack's a king of that. Like somebody comes at him, he's gonna make you content of the week because he need, you know what I'm saying? He needs some shit to run up.
I agree with that, but I just don't like the idea that we're doing content about niggas going to jail.
Well, yeah, but okay. So where do we draw the line? Like, what does that mean?
Well,
like,
I guess I can't, correct? Because I'm not in the streets.
No. But I'm saying like,
but like
what
morally type of thing.
Like, okay, so yeah, what specifically don't you like about that?
Me personally, I don't even like First 48. I do not like the dramatization and like the documentary style view of people going to jail and people going through the worst moments in their life. I don't feel like that's something that should be glamorized or shared with the public. Now, if you a snitch and you in the street, I feel like that's street business. They gonna find out that you a snitch and they gonna treat you accordingly.
Okay.
But now regular people involved in it, like, oh, he's a rat, he's a snitch. Like, you work at Walgreens.
Yeah, just because
you work in the mall.
Just because it's hand in hand with hip hop now.
I
So
just
it's
feel
like
how big the YSL case was that they just, say it's so normal to just call people rats in that case. You know what I'm saying? So they just feel like it's regular and normal.
But I feel like even before that a little
like
bit,
6ix9ine
it's like,
era, I feel like it got cool to call
where
everyone
people like
rats
put
and
the paperwork
shit.
and then they repost the jail footage if there's jail footage and people rehashing it like court TV style.
I just can't personally in theory, I feel what you're saying, but I watch hours of interrogation footage daily.
And it's super big on the internet. YouTube is crazy.
Sleep to fucking like predators.
You're getting interrogated in your dreams and shit.
That
like,
is
what's
wild
going on
to me.
TikTok watching police chases.
That is my
body
thing,
cam footage and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, on God.
Stolen Valor.
You gotta search it up and shit.
Stolen Valor.
Stolen Valor's hilarious.
That's a good one.
Except most of the dudes are usually autistic. That's kind of the sad part, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That
it's like they just went to Goodwill and like thought it was cool, and now you're like pressing them over.
Once I realized that like Unky didn't take his meds.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking Goodwill.
I was liking those two until I figured that out.
No, I like it better when it's like a young.
Exactly, like he's like really like aspiring, but he hasn't done it yet, so he's rocking the shit.
Military discount, man.
On God.
Well, what you mean? I was in Fort Bragg. What you MSO? What's your MSO? Like,
I'm the one who shot Bin Laden.
Funny. Like, but so I think there's a voyeuristic aspect of it.
Yes, I feel like that's all it is.
And I think that like the genuine psychology is people like to see people that are in more stressful, fucked up situations than they are.
Yeah, because they're never experiencing that.
And maybe that's what it is. Like, I have a bunch of crazy experiences in life. I don't even watch court movies. I don't want to see nothing with cops in it, no interrogation, nobody going to jail, nobody getting searched, nobody getting questioned, none of that shit. Because that's real life.
Yeah.
Not entertainment.
I think stuff like that is informational, though. Like, that's why I watch it. Like,
it is very informational. Like, guess what? God forbid. Like I can't even, because I already know the protocol, but God forbid Lush had to sit in the interrogation room.
I'm not saying shit. Like, that's the
hey, they ain't no bag of Wendy's for a player.
No, we not.
You feel me? Like
not a Sprite, none of
you
that.
don't know how many days you're gonna go without eating. Watch out, Lush. That 4 for 4 might sound fire.
And they do that. Sleep deprivation, food. No, you
they
gotta
bring you
just
a
stay solid,
Frosty.
be
You
quiet.
ain't ate in a couple of days.
Sleep deprivation. Who are you talking to? Like cousin.
But you ain't gonna be off the shits though. You're gonna be sober in that motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
I'll snort my handcuffs. I'll snort the alloy off my handcuffs. No, like seriously though, I think like to me, yeah, there is an element of it being informational. I agree with Creep, and I just think it's to me like, as opposed to you say, because like I love SVU and you feel me, like them type of shows.
It's like real life SVU.
Yeah, it's like real life SVU, and like look at all the dumbass shit this dude to trip himself. Trip himself up and get
trick him out of his
and
position and shit.
Like, I don't know. To me, that's entertaining. I'm like, yeah, I might have a fucked up situation going on in life, but it's not as bad as this guy.
Yeah.
This dude's about to do fucking several years, and he fucking like, you feel me, was inappropriate with one of his volleyball students or whatever. Like, yeah, fuck that fool.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah, I feel that.
But I get it too. Like, some people go to sleep too.
Before we get into the next topic, I just wanted to wonder if any of y'all knew, because there's another host that's missing from this podcast. Does anybody know?
Yeah, let's talk about this.
The only reason I showed up to this podcast is to talk to bro, because bro was in my DM trying to mark me out a couple weeks ago. So I slid in his DMs and said, "What's good, bro? Why you bringing that energy to me? I'm just trying to pod with you. Why you acting tough with me?" And I'm talking about Tayef third.
Right. So what started the you and Tayef?
I didn't even remember this, bro, because I'd be just on Instagram commenting on shit. All I said, I think Mikey O posted something. I don't know if he was talking shit to Tayef third. They was having a little pod battle, pod drama or something. I don't even remember. But I said, talk to him. I'm talking to Mikey O. That's all I said. Like, talk to him, bro. Like, yeah, get your shit off. You feel me? TF Third gonna hop on the podcast and say, I don't like all these little bitch ass comments, blah, blah, blah. He hopped in my DM, said that type of shit will get you flushed. I said, hey, bro, I'm just trying to pod with you. We don't gotta fight or nothing. But if you do wanna go that route, yo, bestie is Brandon. Tell him set up the dojo. I'll pull up to the dojo. We could put on the MMA gloves and we could do it up. He said, nah, bro, I had an epiphany. You good? Just don't be threatening me. I'm like, bro, you the one that threatened me. What's up with you? Why is you bringing this shit to me? Like, I get it. I'm not no gang member. I don't do the tough guy shit. I'm just a cool dude. I be on the politics shit. I'm a bit of a square. But just know I'm from Sacramento, California, South Sac, Iraq, homie. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a man. You press up on me. We got to get down, homie. Like, straight up. But he said it's cool, so I fuck with, bro. I fuck with Tayef Third, but it's like, you not finna just have me roll it up just because I'm a square and I'm a tuna, you feel me? Like, you can't get at me like that, homie, straight up.
Okay, now I feel like you're antagonizing the situation.
I'm just saying, bro, like, it's just weird that I say talk to him with a fire emoji and then you gonna act like you finna beat me up or something, bro, and act like it's like some gang shit now. Like, that shit's, that's like sucker shit, bro. Like, I fucked with, bro. I told him I'm just trying to pod and he brought that weird energy. I just thought that was kind of weird, bro.
Let's see if he answers. I don't know if he's like on a beach in a crucial foreign land right now.
Oh my God.
Or something, because this fool. Yeah, he might be. Yeah, this fool.
He be in Cambodia. He be here, there.
He
outside.
Be everywhere. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll see him at a fancy Asian wedding.
It literally could be like fucking 2 a.m. where he's at right now.
True.
Literally, but yeah, not TF not picking up.
We gave him a chance.
We gave him a chance. Now,
yeah, I'm trying to pot it up with you, Tay, so we can hash it out, bro. I'm not with the fight and shit. I'm 30 years old. I'm too old for the street fights. You feel me? I'm trying to pot it up with you. I got differences and opinions to you.
Tay is not a bitch when it comes to like fades.
Yeah, I seen him. I reviewed his fade with Trippy Red. You know, I seen that he, you know what I'm saying, on my stream. So
he's playing right now.
So it's like I seen, you know, how he gets down. I know he's not afraid to squabble and shit, but it's just like, bro, I get it. Like, it's just like Tayef Third. That's like the third fade he's called out. P-Face, another dude, and now Meat, but he ain't caught none of those fades. It's kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's a part of his little pod persona, but it's just like, bro, drop it and just pod. Like, just be cool, you know what I'm saying? It's not that hard. Like, I'm trying to build camaraderie with this new jumper, like, new generation, and we got Brandon out of here because he was on some weird shit with all the hosts. TF Third, like, don't bring that energy to me, bro. I'm just trying to make this pod better so we could be more successful and you will prosper as well, bro. We're not going to do that, all this weird infighting over a comment, bro. IG comment. Come on, you a gangster, bro. You got to be better than that.
You know what? Like, I feel a lot of what you're saying, and I know that you come here with the intention of potting. You know what I'm saying? I know you're willing to stand on 10. You're here to debate. And I respect that.
I've never started no fight in my life, bro. I'm not that type of dude. I don't go searching for problems. I don't go trying to pick on people that I think is weaker than me. So when people try to do that, it's like, I'm always cool. So if you bring that energy to me, bro, then we could get it, you know, we get it cracking, but that's just not what I be on. You feel me?
But I will say, like, objectively, and this is as a friend of yours, because you know, I never opened the message you sent earlier when you were like, oh, I want to come on the Thursday show. And obviously, you know, I've advocated for you several times.
Yeah.
Pushed to have you on, but I didn't know because of the TF situation what that would look like.
And I hit Josh too, just to make sure it's cool. And he's like, and I'm not finna come in here and be trying to squabble or, you know what I'm saying, pull a knife out, spit on somebody. None of that. You feel me? I'm just trying to come in here and just pot it up and we could have like a heated exchange, but that's what this shit is about. You feel me? I'm not trying to fight you and punch on you and shit. That's just lame, bro. I'm too old for that.
But Moose Man, this is objectively, like I said, as a friend, you said that he was like, you know what? Like, it ain't even like that. Like, you cool. Just like keep it respectful. And now you're coming on here with the rah-rah. Fool.
Yeah, because we still got to talk, like, bro, no matter what. It's like that DM was a DM, but on the end of the day, you came publicly and dissed me and said you was finna flush me in this motherfucker. So when you come publicly, you got to come publicly and say, I had an epiphany, me and Moose is cool now. Until he does that, then the DM shit is, you know what I'm saying, that's cool and all, but we still got to chop it up and, you know what I'm saying, get cool for real.
So you're saying the apology needs to be as loud as the...
Exactly. As the disrespect.
I feel like that's
because I ain't never disrespect. Talk to him is not disrespect.
Yeah,
like, come on now. Like, I'm a reasonable dude. I'm a middle of the road dude. I try to come from a place where it's like, would a reasonable person do this? Would a reasonable person react this way? Talk to him is not reason to, and there's 50 comments on that post. Why he picked the Moose Man one? Because he thinks I'm not a gang member. I'm an easy target. I'm 6'1", 250 pounds. I could wrestle a little bit. I could box a little bit. We could put on the MMA gloves, go to the dojo, handle it, and I'll shake your hand after, and we could pod after. And if you beat me up, you beat me up. But when, like Flacco said, win, lose, or draw, we got to chop it up, bro, because that's weird. I thought that was weird.
It could be, though, him showing you respect by choosing to respond to you.
I feel that. I could take it that way. You know what I'm saying? He had me hot. That's all I'm saying. I get it. I'm a human. He had me hot, but I could see it from that too.
You think he being extra? You feel what he's saying?
I mean, at the point that dude apologized and he said that he wasn't really trying to fight. I think you're right. Like, you shouldn't come up here with the energy like you want to get in with him. It's either one or the other. It's either we gonna pod together or we gonna get in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't be in the middle. And then like, just to take defense. Me knowing him where he come from, like something as small as saying like talk to him like that, to me that's you siding with a nigga. Like if you side with him, you die with him. That's just the mentality of where we come from. You feel me? So it may not mean that to you, but to him that's what it meant. You feel me? But I feel like he was at least man enough to check himself to even jump in your DM, because men are prideful. You feel me? So it take a real man to even jump in your DM and apologize, whether it's public or in private.
Yeah, I'm just saying it takes even better man to say public.
That he did it on the show, and like, I get what he means by that, and I like Tay Cool, but if you said all that shit you said about me on the show, and it made me come to your DM or say something to somebody else, and then you come apologize.
So
say,
Tay said something about you on the show?
Yeah, so I made the comment, and then like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 days later, I'm watching the pod, and then he goes, "Oh yeah, Moose Man," you know what I'm saying? And he's have a whole little rant about me. Oh, I don't like them little hoe ass comments you making. Blah blah. That type of shit will get you flushed. And I'm like, I get it, bro.
For that instance, like, okay, well, you DM'd him, we'll come on the show and be like, yeah, I just gonna pod with him.
Yeah, because that's the only reason
off at his comment. I didn't like it, just like you said.
Yeah.
Explain a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because it make him look weak to the public. Okay, we can be cool in private, but out here you said that shit about me.
Yeah, facts. I mean, I agree. With that new information.
But I hear you. I hear what you're saying for sure. I'm not trying to play both sides. I'm not trying to, because I told him it's love, bro. We could pot it up, but we still got to pot it up. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, until it's all the way official.
Like, I feel where you're coming from. I just I guess look at things more on like what's the objective? Like, what do I really want out of a situation?
Yeah, like I want to be cool with bro, but it's like he gotta make that clear first. You feel me? Because I wasn't the one that started this. You feel me? So he gotta be the one that ends it. You feel me?
And you know what? I respect it, and people call me the names they call me, but I didn't get where I'm at by being a tough guy.
Yeah,
and I also didn't get where I'm at by being a bitch either.
Yeah.
And I got where I'm at by being like reasonable and trying to make the best of a situation. So let's say I'm in this situation with Tay, the same exact one, what I would have done, and I'm not saying this is right, but this is what Lush would have done. Like, I would have waited till I'm on the show and then made some jokes about that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Still would have got cool content out of it. And he might have even, you feel me, been like, oh, got a little bit spicy about it, but it would have been all in good fun and love.
Yeah.
Instead of when bro ain't even here, now it's like, oh, you feel me? Like, well, we could get down and then this.
But Lush, with that new information, I do understand, because Tay a third of my dog, but he did it when he wasn't here. You feel me? I mean, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but you can't jump on his head
so
about
right now it's just equal
defending himself against something that Tay did. And then 2, this is my whole thing. If you on a certain type of timing with me, and I tell you, hey, look, I'm finna come be in that same room with you, and you don't show up at that point, nigga, You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it ain't
the
no
only
rules.
reason I
Like,
showed up today is because I wanted to pod with TF30. And you seen how I came in. I didn't come in walking like I'm ready to
And
catch
let
a
me
fade.
clarify, I'm not saying Tate didn't show up because of this.
He had no clue.
I'm not
He had no
saying,
clue I
I'm
was
not
coming.
saying that. I'm just saying like.
But
Is
to your
Josh
point,
here
you
right
didn't
now?
come in on
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
You came with gifts and
I
everything
came in
else.
here with the buzz ball. I was gonna give him a buzz ball. Be
Yeah.
like, here's your blue buzz ball because you on the crib shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna pot it up.
Yeah.
Like Lush said, make some jokes, and that's what I did on my stream. I dropped the whole YouTube video. I made the thumbnail, made me look like I had bumps and bruises. My lip busted, and said, Long Beach Crip threatens to put the beats on me and type shit. So it's like at that point, it's like I'm having fun with it, bro. But at the end of the day, man to man, we just gotta have that conversation. I'm down to play all day. That's all I do is act retarded all day.
No,
You feel me? So it's like
Tay a real nigga. So I believe for a fact, because I've been knowing Tay for 10 plus. You feel me? I believe he would have got here and been a man about his situation the same way he was in the DM. You get what I mean?
No, for sure.
I also I've known Tay for 10 plus as well.
Yeah.
And since he actually longer, since he was super young when I first met him, right?
Yeah.
Like he was kind of like a child prodigy or whatever when Big Boy and all that shit. Like this will Tay, I'll say this, he's the type of dude that would be like, hey, what's up? And you'd be like, hey, I just want to pod. We going blah, blah, blah. And you'd be like, oh, yeah, for sure. Hey, but let's go hit the alley right quick and get it. And then he'll just do it really casually and you wouldn't think it because
he on that for sure.
Yeah. He on that. And you wouldn't think that because he's like a
just cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, chill. He got a good personality, all that type of
he
shit.
seemed like one of the more.
And I'm the same type of way. That's why I'm so offended by him coming at me like that, because I don't bring that type of energy. Even if I'm commenting something and I'm siding with somebody, like I was in the host competition with Mikey O, so I've never met TF Third. I don't know him, so obviously I'm gonna be like, okay, Mikey O, I see you popping it, like talk your shit. It's like, it was never that serious, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and
it's
I
like,
feel that.
like I used to jerk to fucking TF Third's music in 2009. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no hate to bro. You feel me? Like, I was standing on my tippy toes in some blazers to TF Third's music. You feel me? So it's like hitting the pin drop and shit. So it's like, I don't got no hate for bro. He's the one that brought the energy to me. So I got to bring it back because I'm just a man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, how I grew up, I'm not no, gangsta. I'm not from no gang, but I grew up in the hood, homie. You can't just roll it up when somebody presses up on you just because they a gang member or something. You feel me? Like
That's
it's
the
just
worst
what it
part
is.
of podcasting is beefing with rappers that you used to listen to.
Oh God,
it's so fucking. I'm like,
Well,
you really?
Speaking of misunderstandings, do y'all think that Ruby Rose has been outed as escort because she got pics with Maybach May in video? At the very same stadium.
I just learned about Maybach May like 2 days ago.
I saw the
She's
craziest.
cold with
I saw
it.
the craziest tweet. They said they're turning Sanford Bridge into a brothel.
Yes, that's crazy.
Well, I mean,
she got
like-
all the girls at the soccer games, you know what I'm saying, letting the soccer players buy Saweetie, you know what I'm saying? It's got the allegations, and now Ruby Rose.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past her. I feel like that'd probably be like one of her most expensive experiences that she would offer.
Most expensive experience.
Man, that woman is a whole P out here, bro.
Ruby Rose is the OnlyFans girl, though, so I feel like it's a lot easier for her to deal with these kind of allegations, even though she might not ever
like
have sold
sex
it.
appeal is her brand.
Yeah, and because she, be shaking ass on the internet, and that's what we pretty much know her for, as her whole tenure on the internet.
I mean, shit, I'm well, I don't know if he's gonna play the video, but I'm kind of with Akademiks. Like when Akademiks said like she was giving escort vibes with the whole Drewski shit. You know what I mean? like you know what I
girlfriend
mean?
experience
Yeah,
type
you know what I mean? So it's like,
Well, she did.
So it's in her blood.
To that point, because I would love to defend the girls, but with the Drewski shit, everybody did was calling it out fake, this and that, and they kind of went out of their way to say it wasn't. Then when it went bad, she said he paid me.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
that's literally girlfriend experience right there.
It's
You
just
know?
like the thing is the nature of relationships for people of this like level of wealth and celebrity tends to be so transactional. Why not just go through an agency? Why not just have Maybach May liaison your little
Way
relationship?
more official.
Because she might even know a little.
She's a professional. You know what I'm saying?
And especially because girls like this, like they want to be sure that they're fucking with a man that got money. And Maybach May is doing the research and finding out and taking them to a more, I don't want to say equitable market, because out here you got a lot of bad
soccer contracts for
But I think she like bringing them, like, she said, to a market to where they gonna end up being kept for longer than
Yes,
just the
and have an
average
actual good
week
life.
or month or so. You know what I'm saying? They might fuck around and marry one of these dudes.
Yeah, and I'm
you know
not
what
saying it's no bad bitches in the UK, but with the fame and all of that
Exactly.
notoriety, like men
It's
low
the
key be
allure,
groupies.
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like
Like-
I would wife up Ruby Rose.
Yeah.
Like
And
it's not
like
the same as the NBA player who was gonna fuck you for a few months.
And like Tam said, there ain't no salary cap in soccer,
Ain't no
man.
salary
They getting
cap,
that
baby.
bread.
I mean,
that
like,
David Beckham.
Oh God.
realistically, there's a lot of people, fucking basketball player or not, who would wife the fuck out of
Easily.
Ruby Rose.
But maybe they wouldn't have the amount of
Quickly.
money that she would want.
Of course.
Yeah,
so-
she gotta
and-
want you too.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. It has to be verifiable on both ends. Like, oh, is this person willing to do whatever the other side of the transaction entails? Because unfortunately, that's what we're dealing with. It's not like a truly romantic endeavor. You're dealing with a fucking Heidi Fleiss reincarnate, right?
But I don't know. I'm not a man. Maybe you guys could speak on this. If you are a person of a certain caliber, you got a certain amount of money, you know whatever woman that you get with is going to benefit off you just by the strength of what you have built for yourself. Is it okay to be with a girl like Ruby Rose who's letting you know up front, yeah, I want to be with a man with money, but I'll love you too. Like over time, we get to know each other, we'll fall in love. But my first building block of even getting to know you is making sure you got this amount of money or I ain't fucking with it.
Nah, hell nah, I ain't rocking with nothing like that.
Okay, see? Okay, so Creep, what about you?
I feel like the girl got to come with the same amount of power that I got.
Well, she got money too.
Well, yeah, she got money for sure. But I'm saying, even in general, I feel like whoever I'm going to be with got to have that same amount of energy or same amount of money. So we both putting up,
I feel that.
one big ass power. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't just take one man to be in a relationship to cover the girl. You know what I'm saying? Foundation is both people. I don't think it's just fundamentally on the man.
Do you care like how much your girl makes then? Because I feel like with dudes, it's way less important.
Honestly,
than for dudes.
I don't really care what the girl. Well, I care what the girl make, but I don't care at the same time because as long as you can make some money and show me you can make some money, then I respect that. You know what I'm saying? But if you over here sitting around not doing shit, you know what I'm saying, not making no money, then I can't tolerate that or respect it at all.
But like Bad Shorty from Denny, she could fuck with Jordy?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know what?
I respect the girl with a 9 to 5.
I would say, based on women of I hate to say comparable stature because there's, it's so subjective. Ruby Rose could easily get a dude that's willing to like drop 100 M's on her.
No, for sure.
You feel me? Like,
yeah, that's where she gonna get it.
Yeah, that's to my point.
She probably already have done
why
it.
go
You
the madam route or whatever, like with the, you know what I'm saying? If you could get it on your own.
No,
you know
but I
saying?
think
Why the middle woman?
What Lush and we were talking about is like you want to make sure, and Ruby Rose is from out here, from DMV, so she don't know people out there. So you need a person that's gonna go and take you, and you are Ruby
Make
Rose.
the connection.
You can't just pull up by yourself.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
I seen Ruby Rose by herself at a concert in California. She was moving like low key, kind of scared. Like you got to make sure it's not people in the crowd, all that. So with this,
and there's somebody that old girl already kind of ran the background check. She know all of these people really got bread. She don't got to do the trial and error with other men. You know what I'm saying?
They already know what she's on. They already know about her personality, what she do.
She's not a random bitch with the BBL and her lips done that going to Dubai to get pissed on for a Chanel purse.
There you
You
go.
feel me? Like, and
So
like
specific.
No,
I get it. I get it.
No, that's the thing.
Heard that from somebody on the internet.
I guess
bro.
if you go to
Some
Dubai and
girl
you
that was getting pissed on and shit on for bread in Dubai.
It's so bad now you can't even go out there with your family.
they hit cooking with Kaya with the allegations.
They
I guess
did.
she's been in Dubai lately and
For a
they're hitting
week.
her with the
hey, no judgment, but I've heard some crazy.
You getting
stories.
doo-dooed on for like $500K?
500K by Ruby Rose.
Oh, hell nah.
There you go.
Shit is shit.
Exactly.
I don't care where it's coming from.
I mean, Saudi Prince and Ruby Rose is a little different. I'll be fair to
definitely
us.
hit different coming from Ruby Rose.
Hit different is crazy.
You're a sicko.
We might even after the seafood boil, right?
Whoa.
All right, let's watch the video, man. That's too
let's
much
take a
of
look
that.
at this. Let's take a look at this TikTok.
She was just out there getting her pics off. Chanel beanie on. A little vintage Dior bag, I feel
Side out there. Is this all the same team that I'm pulling up to too? Is that
Manchester
Chelsea?
United.
Oh, it's Manchester
Yeah.
United. Okay.
I mean, she's
It
like,
is the same. That's the same team.
It seems to be. I don't know a lot about soccer.
Yeah, because I think the other one was Chelsea's, but it's all the UK teams. It seemed like.
am I tripping or is like, is there any debate that Ruby Rose is just like top tier fine shit, bro?
Damn.
For sure.
Yeah, she's
Lust
beautiful.
won't her. Don't fuck with him.
Like,
Beautiful.
like is it? But it's like not regular, right? Like,
Nah, she fine. Bro, I still think Cynthia look better than her.
Cynthia, Jamaican
Yeah.
girl.
oh yeah, she
Does her like public relations with a bunch of rappers like bring
Diminish
that
her
down
at
at
all?
all? Yeah,
I
diminish
think
her.
so.
Yeah. Okay.
I think so because
Like from Cardi
honestly,
to
I think
everyone.
it just did. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like somebody who is that fine shouldn't really be having herself, you know what I'm saying, too much associated with people like that in like a relationship type of matter or we're hooking up, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it just kind of lowers your level and shows how accessible you are to people. You know what I'm saying?
How old are
Shit,
you?
that's her advertisement.
That's
You're 20?
true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That matters. Like it did to me. Like it even did like through my 30s. Like, oh, this girl, she used to fuck with this guy. Oh, like
But some
her
men.
body count and at 43. Let me just tell you, brother.
No.
like,
Lifting the shades before you say it too is crazy.
Yeah.
I'll say some wild shit.
that's just less relevant than a memory in an elephant. I promise you, dog. Like it really means nothing. Like maybe if she's on some Lily Phillips got fucked
Yeah,
like
1,000 times.
Yeah. But if, if a bitch ain't got a past, she got a future. I think that's been established. So
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Ruby Rose is what, probably in her late 20s now. Like,
But also too, I feel like age is really a factor in it too, because I feel like a lot of younger girls or people like around my age, let's say 20s, right? A lot of them girls are getting around. You know what I'm saying? Once you start hitting the 30s and the 40s, they tired, bro. They don't want to move around no more.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I think
I
what you were trying to say is like maybe if you were going to take a girl seriously or if you were going to date her, maybe you don't want to be seen out with the female that has been linked to all these other people.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Does it make
wanna,
you feel away?
I wouldn't want to be with a girl that's around everybody or popping out with all these dudes. Like I see girls popping out every weekend at the club with different guys just because they got sections or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
No, for
And
sure,
that's-
it's not like a favorable. It's like to me, like, oh, that's not like an attractive.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hot. Oh, she was fucking with this guy. Like,
Yeah.
but like when for brass tacks, when I'm just looking at like, you feel me, fine shit.
Yeah.
Analysis program. You feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Obviously, that's working in reverse these days because shit, it's making people want her even more.
Yeah.
That's why she popping out with so many different people.
but-
Everybody want their chance.
But is it like that? Because I also felt the same way with like India Love, right? She's so beautiful, but she has been seen with so many people. Is it like a rite of passage type shit? Like, oh, now I got money, so I want to fuck with her.
Yeah, like
But
why
then
does
you-
every dude fuck with the same like
My turn,
7
though.
girls?
Because they don't,
That's
nobody don't want to
exactly
wipe her
that.
up. And then even she was with Devin Haney for a minute. People
Yeah.
thought that was gonna be locked in. She got him tatted, all this shit, and then he moves on.
But isn't that kind of like gay? Like you like, oh, look at this dude that's like rich and successful. I
For
want to
sure.
fuck her now too. It's
That's
like
what it seemed like
the
niggas be
hell,
on,
bro?
though. That's
Like,
what it seemed like niggas be
That's
on.
crazy.
For sure. When like if the fact that her vagina's been in the proximity to another guy's cock that you're competing with is like an incentive for you wanting to hit.
Yeah.
There's something weird.
Yeah,
there.
a little cuckish.
A little cuckish.
Whatever word you want to use, it fucking
Yeah, it
fits.
falls under it.
You feel me? Pegging the stallion.
The stallion is crazy.
Please. Her and Clay was just out with viral video of her walking with her ass in the John Paul Gaultier type fit.
Okay.
Not mad at that.
Courtside with the mama.
What about you, Creep? Could you date a girl that makes more money than you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in support of that shit.
It's like
man.
Creep makes $1 million a year. Your girl make $30 million a year.
Hell yeah, man.
But she gonna be like, y'all get in an argument. She like, Creep, go to the couch real quick.
Nah,
bro. Like,
nah,
get up
she
out of here.
playing them games. They ain't playing that, man.
I feel like automatically the power dynamic switches.
But I
You
don't
got way
think
more
I don't
money.
think money should be what determines who like run the relationship for real. Like
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? Like who
Yeah.
got power over who? Like I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? I think whoever got the best leadership, whether it be that woman or that man, because
Yeah.
a man will lead your ass into a brick wall sometimes too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
if she got the blueprint and it's working, your ass better fall in line or go
Okay.
or go
Or she
find
gonna get
somebody to
somebody
where
else.
your blueprint is working for them. You know what I'm
True.
saying?
Yeah, exactly. Well, there's so many people are like so quick to be to make it just a generalization. Like, oh, it's better that that this person run the show or that person. It's completely subjective, and yeah, it's not based on money. I feel like I completely agree. It's a leadership thing, but with leadership, I feel like it's a. I don't know. Maybe that's just kind of. I was never raised to be on some trick shit, and I didn't even really know what that meant until I moved to the Bay Area. But I'll be honest with you. But I always I feel like you're supposed to be a provider as a man. I just
No,
feel
for
like you're
sure.
kind of like less than
Not even gonna lie, I
if
be
you're not
tricking.
providing for.
Jordan,
for-
you be
I
tricking?
be tricking.
Like on Bay or just like all the shorties?
Bro, all of them. I
Oh.
be
He
tricking.
said he the schoolmaster.
I think it's fun.
All right, what type of tricking are we talking
Yeah.
about?
Man.
You're buying the Nas tank?
Food and
Nah, me personally, I don't. Nah. You can ask Steven. I don't even do the Nas, bro. I'm out going to dinners, you know what I'm saying? We
Mastros?
pulling-
Okay.
We pulling up
they
black
get
truck,
crab leg?
or I'm going out of state. I'm going somewhere, you know what I'm
Sheesh,
saying?
okay.
Or man, I'm everywhere with it. I'm tricking all over this country.
Yeah, but
so
like
you're providing the schools with an experience, a story
Hell
to tell.
yeah, I'm a 5-star experience school provider.
I feel like this is like literally a PSA. This is like this is like I
About
don't
to flock to his
We
DM.
Yeah,
got
yeah.
some trick advocates.
I
for
feel
sure
like
out there.
he's
Shout
full
out.
of shit.
Jordy,
Nah,
two Y's, dot 1X.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get his DM.
Hey, you can ask
All
Steven.
Scooms log
He
in.
know. I swear, I be tricking though.
I believe him.
Master.
I believe him.
That's
I
how you
don't
keep
know
the
why.
girls happy though.
But I feel like it's fun though. Like it's not.
Jordy for sure be tricking.
It's not. It's not really like. It's not fun if you don't have it. But if you have it, then I think it's fun.
But you never feel like, oh, Shorty's just rocking with me because I'm doing the tricking. You feel me?
Hell no. No.
Like,
Of
but
course
you,
not.
but you fill out the vibe first
They
to be
don't-
like, you fuck with me. Okay, now I can trick.
They don't get tricked on until I see some type of loyalty to me or something
Yeah.
first. You know what I'm saying? They gotta like seem like they're a good person, genuine person at least before they get some tricking. You know what I'm saying?
But don't you think you like setting a standard that you're gonna have to keep? That like maybe if you stop having it, she gonna be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I can't fuck
Hell
with Jordy no more.
Hell no. Because I mean, overall though, I feel like I could give them an experience, but at the same time, I also give them an experience of a good man too. At the same time, you know what I'm saying? So it just kind of gives off both green flags for me. You know what I'm saying? So
There you go.
I feel again PSA energy, 1000%. I'm here for
no,
it.
I'm speaking from third person. This ain't about me. I swear to God.
No, but I feel like this is an announcement for the Scooms.
Yeah.
It's like the bat signal.
It's getting
essentially.
cold outside.
Yeah, they're ready to cuddle with a moderately big boy for sure.
Ain't
Man,
tricking if you got it.
It's getting
I guess.
cold this winter, so you know.
So on a more lofty note, so the rumors, which was spelled
Rumors is
insane.
crazy.
What?
Jordy finna buy you a Birkin.
Look, I'm trying to get on either level. She got a Birkin. She
Sheesh.
got Tom Ford heels.
You gotta find one of them old dudes.
Maybe we go
$80?
see.
Jordy
we
got
go
the
see.
bag. You got that Benz sitting outside.
Oh,
There
shit.
should be like a for the love of Vlad type show.
For the love of Vlad.
Yeah.
Man.
You know,
Oh, well, yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah.
Just all black women for him lined up or what?
I feel like there'd be a higher concentration of. It might be a couple of Latinas.
Yeah,
Okay.
ethnically mixed, racially ambiguous women.
I'm not mad at that assessment, but whatever you're into, player. Hey, who am I to stand in the way of love?
right?
Rumors are surfacing that the weed store that YCA 80 bands got killed at was a backdoor store after seeing the prices and Hoover's reaction to the murder. The store had ounces for $35 and 140 grams for $100 on the window. So 140 grams is 5 zips, right? Because 280 is 10. Yeah.
This
All
smoke
right,
shop was
it's-
really in the hood though, and
Well,
it's like in a
yeah,
parking
yeah,
lot.
So first of all, long live YCA 80 bands. I had the pleasure of being cool with bro. He actually is the one that gave me the nickname Mafia Lush. Travis pointed out to me the other day, and
No way.
we
That's crazy.
we had him on the No Jumper News in a dope segment. We did a couple episodes, and Adam and I both were looking to get more content with him going on. So it's just kind of unfortunate the timing of his demise beyond just overall it being a horrible thing. Shouts out to his, our prayers and wishes and love are with his family and everybody
Yeah, for
affected
real.
by his untimely passing. May his spirit shine on. With that being said, where he got killed at Manchester and Vermont at the dispensary. He's from a gangbanging perspective, out of bounds.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say because I don't know LA like that, so I was gonna ask. That's like out of bounds.
I don't
Is what I've
think
kind
it
of been
should
hearing.
even be. I feel like in general, the smoke or the dispensaries in South Central are just off limits.
Unless you're a girl that's not affiliated with nothing, it does seem like a crazy thing to do. Cause like my family's from over there, and I think I've been to that smoke shop. Cause like a wing stop over there too, super seedy. Like your grandma might get
But I
pressed
think
over
it's
there.
kind of not to cut you off. I think it's just kind of far fetched to say that was a setup. I don't think like they
Yeah,
gonna
no setup.
go on sale in hopes
Yeah,
that
that's
an
crazy.
enemy or somebody that they
Yeah.
funking with to come
Like,
to
if
they.
it was a back door,
Like,
it's
that's
like a
crazy.
security guard or something. That, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Like seen them and then made a call type shit. Like that's
Yeah.
I feel like
more or
just
less like that.
especially in that specific area though, you see anybody pull up that fly, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna get on
Yes.
you, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yes.
just common sense. You don't just
I mean, he already had a few things working against him when he jumped out that car. You a gangbanger, you not from over there, you got tattoos on your face, and you're a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
you're
those
pretty,
are three things
pretty known
already-
dude in the section.
Yeah, like so them.
And yeah, I don't. It's
And-
sad.
But also,
Well,
like, who knows how many times he's been there, no problem, in and out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I would hazard to. I mean, I'd be. It's just kind of a. You know what? I'll say this. Like, I guess it's politically, it's not the story he's supposed to be going to. You feel me? Whether or not I don't know the frequency or the logistics, but I think the reason why people were making the assumptions they were is because of certain tweets and Instagram stories like who was that? That's Poke One right there. That's Poke said don't buy weed in the Hoovers. And now to be fair, that doesn't necessarily indicate that was a backdoor or a setup or anything of that nature. That's more just saying like
a warning.
Like this is what happens type of shit.
Yeah.
Like nigga coming out of bounds.
Fool's been celebrating or laughing at or just kind of, which I don't even think that really fully was. He was kind of just making a statement like based on that in a way that wasn't.
No, he's talking shit. Come on.
Yeah. Like there's a mocking tone
Yeah,
to
because
it.
I saw the recent hood vlog that they keep bringing up too of YC80 bands too,
Well,
that
yeah,
kind of
so
like pinpointing to try to like say that's like what made him hot or whatever.
Well, there's been a lot of hood vlogs talking about that specific section, and I don't want to like bring too much attention to specific details, but there's been like certain politics and changes within alliances in that over there with those guys that were major hood news in the vlogs and all that, and talking about what's going on, like with the East Coast and the main streets and things like that, and and certain enemies, and so these are like popular hood vlogs, and Bands was a part of certain. He was featured in some of that content.
Yeah.
With that, beyond him already being viral for being 600's artist and whatever, came with that, and then going in a different direction, and then being affiliated with Travis Ford, who's got his own whole kinds of different controversies
stuff,
associated with him. So my experiences with Bands were always cool, and he just wanted to kind of get his music shit popping as far as I knew. So I don't think it was a backdoor, but I will say this: they said 100 for 5 zips. What was it?
Yeah, that's a
100
deal
phony
you
for
cannot
5
beat.
zips?
I'm not gonna lie. I might risk it to get the biscuit too. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie. That's a
shit.
good ass deal.
That must have
Same
been
way
that.
you don't stop at when you
Yeah,
from
the
the
random-
street. Same way
yeah.
you don't stop at certain gas stations when it is or certain liquor stores. It's just certain shit you just gotta drive past, bro, until it makes sense. You know what I mean? For you to bounce out, like
that
and
must-
RIP to Ben.
Yeah,
man.
definitely in LA
Yeah.
is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Gang member or not. Like every time I'm in a nice area, I'm filling up my gas tank. You know what I'm
but
saying?
I'll
Just
be
so I
honest
ain't
with you.
stopping.
Check this out, fool. Like, although you might think that was some backyard yuggy, you know what I mean? Like, which it very well could have been. I'll say this: I've been just in them sections for an event or this or that for whatever reason, visiting someone and wanting some weed, and there's a dispensary.
Yeah.
And you'll catch Lush One, deep in the trenches randomly, and fools will like be very accommodating and happy to see me. And it's like I never had them type of negative experiences, although I've heard quite a bit about them.
But you're not like a well-known gang member. You're a well-known podcaster and battle rapper.
Yeah. It's totally different for sure.
Because if you was tatted up on your face and shit, it might be a little different.
But the point is that him thinking that it was cool to just stop by a little smoke shop ain't the craziest thing in the world. If you're looking for weed, this one right here, it might be in the enemies, and like there might be people there that don't like me, but fuck it, I'm gonna go real quick because I know so and so, and but I don't know. I genuinely don't know, but you're right. It is a very different thing than
when you're gangbanger. Because, you got to move around the whole county of Los Angeles, even outside other cities, differently when you choose a side, when you choose a hood. It's like a fake map now that exists with lasers. All these places you can't go. All these places niggas can't see you at, even if it's Eden, even if with your family. Like, there's been crazy shit that happened in L.A. forever.
It's just like I feel like even, even for tunas, they're still associated with certain sections and things like that. Like, this fool's more from there, and even to the point where if the other side want to catch you slipping and do you dirty just because they think you're damn near like a symbol of that side, but you're not from there.
No, I grew up in that time where you live over there, you from over there. It don't matter. Nobody asking you shit.
Or just who you hang with, you feel me? It's just whatever the dynamics are. So it's like, it gets tricky regardless. It really, really does. And I'm just saying, like, I don't, I'm not going to jump out the window and say it is or isn't a back door. The whole situation looked crazy, and I'll say long live,
The only way I could say that it had to be a back door is like kind of like how he said, like if he was just going there often and a security guard or somebody was just like, hey, dude be sliding through here, and they were just already on high alert.
Did somebody vandalize your car?
Well, it's and the thing is, like, the difference is, like,
the hell
if you're a, that's hilarious.
Yeah, we gonna go get cracking right now.
if you're a gang member, you probably have more means of like defending yourself than a random ass person that's just, you feel me?
True. Or people would assume that.
People would assume that, right? So it looked like is that Stevie catching a speezy?
No, this is Mikey.
This is 3 minutes ago.
So, they just fucked
but that's
up
Stevie catching a speezy on Mikey's on a random spot. It says
on Creeps.
Yeah, matter of fact, hold on.
Go check out my shit too, bro.
VTB album out tomorrow, I guess.
What does it
say? People died and things exploded.
Yeah, the T-shirt I got off Mike said the same thing. Shout out to VTB, man.
Next story.
I go that should go crazy.
Oh, and he got middle.
They all posing.
They on your ass, Mikey.
About to be running out in that motherfucker.
That's a streaker. That's gonna do
VTB
some
show
damage.
Hey, not even gonna lie, that shit look hard though.
Nah, it does.
On the Cybertruck?
Can't even be mad.
On the Cybertruck though?
Yeah, hell yeah. With that green, that shit just look low key. It looks like it's supposed to be there.
It look like it's supposed to be there. Creepers outside like, wipe it off now.
That's like some LA shit.
I'm kind of mad that they beat me to that one.
Damn.
That would make a promo.
Solid hit up.
Yeah, it is.
Shout out to Mikey.
Oh shit, they getting down.
Oh.
Watch the cam.
What? It's getting ugly. I don't know if Mikey can fight. He's from Ventura. Pray for him.
They getting after it. I seen Creep fading too. He know how to fade a little bit too. Watch out, man. He put on them boxing gloves with throwing them.
How far back is this gonna set back black and brown relations? That's the real question.
This is gonna start a race war in Los Angeles.
Oh, this shit is going
on.
The
Flocko video's on the way for sure.
The riots are already starting outside, bro.
There you go.
My nigga Lush, I need you to go get that for me, bro.
All right, you need me to handle that?
Yeah,
bro?
go have that,
all right, yeah, watch this.
That back fake.
You know what, I ain't gonna lie.
Win, lose, or draw. He need that.
He emptying his pockets.
Go get that, Lush.
He's taking too many liberties.
You feel me?
Shit, Lush sliding for the cause, man.
Sliding for the cause, Lush.
Hit a Slender Man walk out there.
Slender Man.
Y'all ain't never heard the saying, don't touch a black man's car? Or what it was, a black man's radio, but in this case, a black man's car.
Graffiti on the car is wild.
You feel me?
That's crazy.
Wow. Chinese criminals have reportedly made over $1 billion by spamming Americans with fake toll and postal fee
I be
texts.
getting them messages all the time.
Ignore them. If niggas are sending you a message about a package that you never ordered,
I be getting those for sure.
yeah, don't click the link.
Someone just sent me a Coinbase notification, bro, trying to get me to call
Click on that motherfucker phishing link, hack your account.
I ain't touched my Coinbase account in months.
Right? Coinbase, Robinhood,
Yeah.
all the things. Get your bag up, guys.
But that shit's crashing, huh? They were saying crypto's crashing. Is that true?
I
You
mean,
seen
I'm
that?
not really into crypto. I'm trying to trying to get into stocks right now. Like,
Dibbling and dabbling.
Yeah, just
There you go.
fucking around with it, seeing what it could do.
They're fighting off camera. I'm sorry we are not at liberty to show you that.
Yeah, they running the
I hear
face.
Steven laughing hell hard, so I know Lush over there getting manhandled, I think.
Lush better not be getting manhandled shit. Me and him got to do it after shit. I sent him out there expecting he was going to win.
With that MacArthur Park, those skills, secret
Oh,
skills.
God.
He practicing. He over there squabbling, keeping the
Dang.
park safe.
What is it? The Family Matters stars in jail facing felony charges, $75,000 in unpaid child support. Should men still be going to jail on felony charges for unpaid child support, or do the system need to be reformed?
This is Eddie Winslow. So at some point, Eddie Winslow had that money on him, and he just wasn't giving it to old girl.
My dog.
How'd
that go for you?
I think it's safe to say Mikey won't be coming back to work anytime.
Okay.
My dog.
He's got a workers' comp claim coming.
That's why I gave you that black card.
Yeah,
Lush.
exactly. You feel me? I had to activate.
Crazy. So Eddie Winslow going to jail for a $75K back child support. Lush, thoughts?
This is like an A&E.
Family Matters. He has 2 daughters and 1 son. This matters regarding one daughter who
like
lives
a
in
character.
Michigan. He has previously been ordered to pay child support. As of August 20th of last year,
what's bro's name?
he owed $75,473.26.
You feel me? Like
He owes
he's
substantially
not-
more at this time. However, Michigan cannot give me a figure due to privacy reasons.
The court is in receipt of a signed waiver of extradition to the state of Michigan signed by the defendant, and the court finds a valid waiver of extradition to the state of Michigan, signs the waiver of extradition. As such, this defendant is remanded to the custody of the sheriff without bail, and the court sets a 30-day date review hearing in this date, and that date is
November 14th, 2025 at 8:30, Department 101.
Okay, thank you.
Clearly, Mr. McCrary is not attending to his family.
Last time I seen bro, he was with Sydney Starr up here, I think. Was the last time I heard about him.
living his truth.
Yeah, doing it
It's
up.
a rare condition this day and age to read it good news.
Yeah, he had some hot
The
nuts on his
newspaper
leg
page.
for sure. On his
Love
lap.
and tradition, the grand design. Some
That's
people
fucked up.
say, yeah, bro, fuck Eddie.
But yeah, like Tam said, it says he was caught near the U.S.-Mexico border, so he's trying to do
He
the
was trying to
dash on
flee.
him.
Fleeing on your own kids is wild.
I get it.
That nigga is broke.
Yeah, what was he finna do?
Should the
Like,
system be reformed though?
Bro,
What do you think about child support?
I don't think nobody should be catching a felony. You get what I'm
Fleeing
saying?
on child support is
Like
crazy.
a felony is crazy, gang. Now, if the dude is like actively in his kid's life, see, I don't know all of the details on it, but if dude is actually in his kid's life, picking them up, seeing them, calling them regularly, and he just can't make the child support, like because he's not financially able to, man, a felony is far fetched, bro.
So is Sydney Starr the new father?
Oh, geez.
Damn.
The only reason why I would give a little bit of pushback on the felony charge is because if the mom, for whatever reason, having a hard day, don't got no money, left the kids somewhere, or left them in the house unattended, Drea style, she would get a charge.
Yeah, but I think, well,
So this is you shirking your parental responsibility. Now, jail is harsh for anybody. I feel like that's crazy because that's not helping the kids you going to jail.
not
But
fact.
Or
No,
like, what's
but
the
look, but
alternative?
I'm
what's the
saying like
alternative?
if the child is under the care of somebody else and the child is not being neglected, and you just cannot do your part due to financial status, like that does not warrant a fucking felony.
then I would argue that, okay, you don't got no money right now. That's cool. Shit happens. Life is hard.
Yeah.
Then why aren't you clocked in? You should be doing all the
Yeah, well,
day-to-day
that's
parenting
why I
if you don't got
started
no
it
money.
with. That's why I started it with. if he's actively in the child's life, picking them up regularly, calling them regularly, you know what I'm saying?
But we can't give him that because he was on the border trying to flee. So we gotta assume.
What was his
You know,
plan?
that's the
You
football
think?
practice.
Like, what was he finna do once he got to Mexico? Like,
start over.
But like, what's like the actual like logistics of this plan? Is he gonna go to Mexico City? Was he gonna try to make his way to Brazil?
I think he's going straight to Hong Kong. I'm not gonna lie, and just get
he's
a
going
crack
to HK, just fucking blow rats.
Exactly. He's like, I got 75, but it ain't going to you. It's going
Clearly,
to these hoes.
look. Clearly, going to Mexico, quote unquote, means you're stopping in
blow
Hong
back.
Kong, bro. Like
that 75 gonna do him better in Hong Kong than child support at this
But
point.
the question,
Bro, running shows me you don't have it.
Exactly.
It's hard for me to believe that somebody who has the money and just not deciding to pay it is running to Mexico.
Because even if you got the 75 and you don't want to pay it, you could go work it out with a lawyer and buy a little time and reduce your child support. Yeah, he broke.
Because they supposedly like decide that by going to court, looking over all your finances, saying you make this much a month, so you're able to afford this much. But if he's been fleeing this and not paying, that's usually years that goes by.
75.
So years, maybe 3-4 years ago, he was getting that bag, and now it's slowed down. But you still on the same payment
what have
plan.
you seen him in?
True.
well, I mean, on Vlad
And no jumper.
And
And
no
His
jumper.
ass,
Sorry,
if you ask me, his ass looks stressed out.
He looks like R. Kelly. He's giving R. Kelly vibes. Like
Who's cashing my check?
Yeah, like,
He don't even want to blink, dog.
the question is this: like, okay, if he is thinking that 75K is worth literally going, there's no way if you look at the exchange rate, Mexico, you could only survive like 3 or 4 years on like 50-60K, you know, like realistically.
Yeah, with no job.
And that's very like generous. Like,
and then the thing is,
he's thinking south, bro. He's going to like a third world. He's going to Venezuela,
Brazil.
dog. Yeah.
wait, does filing bankrupt, does that stop the child support as well? No,
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Chapter 11 does not.
No. They'll take your license once you get behind a certain portion in California.
So you can't drive if you owe child support?
and
So
then
I
they
can't
start-
even go get the kids no more.
I can't own a car. I don't even think you can get a house, an apartment.
Yeah, they take
Then
that
you're
shit
gonna
out.
be homeless
I
until you
did.
pay
I
that
have
child support.
I worked at a little call center for a little bit. And I remember I had an Asian coworker, my homie Tree. Shout out to Tree, bro. But we was supposed to get our tax return. We was all hyped. You know what I'm saying? I'm Juice. He's telling me I'm supposed to get 3 bands, 4 bands. I'm like, he's telling me everything he's gonna spend it on his little car. You know what I'm saying? He redesigning. Bam. He comes in on tax day. Bro's looking sad as hell. I'm like, Tree, what's good with you? He's like, man, they furloughed the whole fucking thing, bro. He didn't get not 1 cent from his taxes, bro. Went straight to his baby mama and that child support, bro.
My first
Quick.
job after college, I was a bank teller, and the niggas that used to come in and cuss me out because their whole bank account
Yes.
got taken by the state of California, and they would be like, "I gave my money to you." I'm like, "Hold on, sir."
You better hit that check cashing store and get your money in cash and get up out of there.
That's the crazy thing is when people take it out on customer service agents when like the only thing that they could possibly do is help.
All I can do is read you the message that says your account has been suspended or whatever, taken over by the state of California, like the taxes or whatever. And this is the number you could call, bro. I don't know you got child support or what it is.
Exactly.
After 6 months, I started to learn, oh, this is child support.
All right, so what the fuck is going on with Lil TJ now, man? This
Lil Tay. I thought she was on OnlyFans getting to the bag now. I thought she was rich
I heard
now.
she ran away.
Lil
She
Tay.
ran away.
This is even better. All right.
Oh, here we go, bro.
Okay. This is Tay's best friend.
No.
She's been abducted by a pornographer who tried to hijack her accounts this morning and manipulated her into meeting up with him. She's in serious danger.
I love the first comment, bruh. Go to the police then. What do you want us to do, twin?
I swear to God, she just posted a post right after they started saying she got kidnapped. She posted a post of her in the car.
I mean, I hate to say this.
This is her
but-
second fake kidnap attempt.
She's fake.
She faked her own death.
Yeah.
She's like
Her
Machiavelli.
brother was like,
And she was
posting
gone
it.
for a minute when she faked her death, right? Like a few
Yeah.
months or some shit
Like
like
a whole
that.
year, damn.
Yeah.
She
I thought she was
disappeared.
dead though, for real.
Look, bro, I'm not gonna lie. This reads like a advertisement for like some
For
new
sure.
OnlyFans content, bro.
And just to be
Like,
fair,
it
Adam's
really
been
does.
pretty quiet since this news dropped. They said
Yeah.
kidnapped by a pornographer,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh,
I ain't
she
seen
might-
Adam post or nothing, bro. We got
Who's in that back room over there?
Oh God,
Lil Tay, where you at?
I'm finna do a full sweep of the whole building, y'all. After we're done with the pod.
She's 18.
Yeah, 18, 19.
She's 18.
Yeah, no David shit. No David.
Fresh.
The fact that people were waiting for Lil Tay's OF is beyond diabolical.
I mean, it's the bad baby effect. She had the same thing.
Her ass gonna pop out next Thursday talking about she got $1 million.
Yeah,
it was like midnight.
Yeah,
it was like the moment the clock struck.
So they had to have been taken.
Yeah, this is objectively true.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
That's creepy.
Yeah, so whoever wound up seeing those pictures, you were seeing a underage girl.
Yeah, that's insane.
Who took those
and being
pics
hype
based
about
on the
that
fact
is
that
crazy.
they dropped allegedly. We want to say allegedly because it's very lofty allegations. With that being said, this is clear, like transparent. Like we know what the fuck it is with Lil Tay. She's trying to. Anytime you see some random shit where like a chick's getting like there was one I remember. It was like some girl was in the front of it was like an SUV in front of her crib. It was like some mansion, and like her husband opens the door and she's like got a dog collar on and she's getting her shit hit or whatever, and she's like David, get out of here, or whatever, like that, and it was clear that was so clearly like the OnlyFans ad.
For sure.
It's an OF ad.
And then her best friend just all of a sudden got her login information.
Well, yeah, it's like I mean,
I don't even
anyone that's gonna see
my best friend ain't getting my login to shit.
Oh God,
I don't even think it's her best friend. It's probably Tay herself.
Yeah, or her
She
manager.
her own best friend.
Yep.
Before it was her brother posting for her, like
who's to say that it's not still?
Yeah, that was like her manager.
It also means that her brother's like jugging her.
Yeah, and he's down to do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Is it a little brother, older brother?
The older brother.
I believe he's older.
Yeah, older brother.
That's pimping.
Yeah, that's
whether it's family or not.
Yeah, he's selling his sister off a show.
That's pimping.
Very unfortunate, regardless. What else we got?
You hit that 80 bands topic?
Yeah, we did. Super viral clip yesterday from Piers Morgan with 28 million viewers and reposted by Elon Musk. A black trans woman goes off on Ricky Gaines. I'm sorry, a black trans woman goes off on Riley Gaines and tells her that black women can't be racist to white women. This causes a debate online. What are y'all opinions?
Oh God, what's white people's new obsession with them being racist again?
Piers,
now you can
black
respond.
Women cannot be racist to white women. Are you kidding me?
Sorry?
That makes no sense.
Sorry?
Black women cannot be racist to white women. Do you not understand that?
Oh, yes, they can.
You don't have the intellectual
yes, they
capacity
can.
to understand that.
Oh, yes, they
But that's
can.
Very much
and you've been
impossible.
racist to me.
That's very much
You've been
impossible.
racist to me, a white man, by saying I'm a race baiter. Yeah.
How am I racist to you? I'm black. I can't be racist
You
to
called me a
you.
race
Are you
baiter
kidding
with
me?
no
You're
evidence.
Racist to me.
When have I
You
been
can
a
be
race
racist-
baiter?
You can be racist to me.
When have I been a race baiter?
But I'm a powerhouse.
Tell me when I've been a race
I'm a
baiter.
powerhouse.
Well, you may be a
Pierce,
powerhouse.
Understand something.
You may be
I'm
a powerhouse. You may be a powerhouse.
Okay.
When have I been a race baiter?
I want you to admit that.
When have
okay.
I been a race baiter?
Okay.
When have I been a race baiter?
Okay.
This is absurd.
No, hang on. Tell me,
Honey.
Blossom. Give me one example of me race baiting. Blossom, go.
I'm here at this point. I'm just here to talk about trans women in sports. I said
Okay.
what I said.
So you don't have
and I don't
anything,
to
do you?
Repeat anything.
You called me a race baiter.
Pierce,
Now you can
black
respond.
Yeah, beyond like Pierce's extensive history of race baiting, like
well documented,
dealing with the royal family and like the whole like Meghan
Markle.
situation. Yeah,
he's
like,
even had to apologize on his own show for being racist against people. And shit.
But you got to be prepared if you're going on Piers. If that's going to be your angle, you got to be ready with the example.
Yeah.
As soon as he asks and you go, "Oh no, I just want to move on." It's like, yeah, you don't have an example, so it invalidates your argument.
Well, it's just like you got to know what platform you're going on. You got to know what to expect. And you got to be prepared and like that. Whatever affirmation you said in the mirror beforehand is not going to be enough to really make a land a point. You like, well, I'm a force out here. It don't matter. Nah, motherfucker. Like what you really got to say, make a substantial point because none were landed.
But the main point is, can black people be racist to white people? Because I do see that a lot online nowadays.
It's a fetish.
Is that the claim is that black people are unable to be racist towards other races because racism has a power dynamic. And if you don't have power within a society, you're unable to oppress other people. But I think
you can be prejudiced.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. See, because
yeah.
Well, yeah. You can't be racist without prejudice, right? Prejudice
is a requirement.
Yeah, is a requirement to be racist. And then when you get into the specifics of prejudice, it's having a preconceived opinion, not based on reason or actual experience. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's like at some point you got to be able to say that black people can be racist, because I can't be like Lush, right? Lush is white. Now, I'm pro-black. I don't care what nobody feel about that. I'm 100% for my people, and I feel a certain type of way about a lot of other people. You get what I'm saying? I think y'all know what I'm talking about. But the thing is, when you, again, just based off the definition of prejudice, I can't sit here and say that I hate Lush based off of his race, because, again, prejudice is having a preconceived opinion, not based on reason or personal experience.
Well,
and I've never experienced anything with racist with Lush. So therefore, like, I can't. I would not say that I'm racist towards. I'm losing my point as I'm talking, but
you judging people off the basis of their character and not because of their skin color, pretty much. If he's racist to you, you might, you know what I'm saying, snap back at him. But if he's always on cool shit,
honestly, like, I think at this point it's like a semantic debate.
For sure.
Like, for the longest time, like, people kind of understood that, like, what predicated racism was, like, the oppression. Like, there's like, which isn't in the primary Webster definition, but
it's
like,
not just about saying shit that you don't like that implies that a person is racist,
right?
Because that's what it's become now on the internet.
No, yeah, because I think racist is a whole different thing from back then to now. Racist isn't. I don't even think is about even race anymore. You know what I'm saying? Racist is kind of moving into the basis of discrimination. You know what I'm saying?
Are you able to be prejudiced effectively? You feel me?
Like, can you stop somebody from getting a job?
Like, are you able to be prejudiced? Like, because check this out. You feel me? Like, let's say I work for a company. I'm involved in hiring. And
you're the HR manager of No Jumper.
HR manager, right? And I'm looking at applications for a job, and like, clearly, like, you know, like, we want good white people over here. We don't want minorities or anything like that. So anytime I see a last name that ends with a Z, you feel me, and looks like it might be Hispanic, that's getting put to the bottom of the pile. Anything that sounds like it's fucking Middle Eastern or Muslim or black or has Muhammad or this or that's getting put to the bottom of the pile. And this is the way people, like, in that position. So I'm able, because, like, yes, I'm clearly being racist, right? But my racism, my prejudice, I should say, I'm being prejudiced. My prejudice is effective. Because now you're prevented from getting a job. You feel me? Other races are prevented from getting. So that right there is what I feel like the general understanding of what the word racist was. So if you're a black person that's racist, and, you know, you're not in that same position. You don't work for a company, and and this obviously isn't the only type of situation that a black person's in, but like, the most you could really do is just talk shit online or complain, or, you feel me, be like, talk shit amongst your coworkers and try to cause dissension. Is your racism, is your prejudice being effective?
Yeah, but I don't think it has to be effective to be racism. Still, or it's just a different form.
Let me give another example. Let's say you're a black professional. Let's say you're a black professional in an even higher position than I was in. Let's say you're not just the HR department. You're you're VP of the company, and you're really determining policy. If there's policy coming in that's going to be make the company a lot of money, but it's a bad look for black people, you feel me? Are you gonna and you're unable to speak up for that, you feel me? Are you a victim of racism? Or if you're able to, this policy is going to be better for black people, and it might not make the company as much money, but it's going to for sure prevent white people from having certain advantages. Am I able to implement that? No, because they're going to be like, this comes down to bottom line.
Right now in this country, they are repealing a bunch of stuff that has to do with the Civil Rights Voting Act that a lot of people died, including Martin Luther King, to make happen. JFK, part of the reason why he's killed, amongst a host of other things. And they're stripping that down. And white people are arguing in southern states, in places that are majority black, saying that they cannot redistrict and they should not have like a representation for their, even if they're 30%, because that's racist against white people. That doesn't make sense. It's not about saying shit that you don't like. It's not about making you feel uncomfortable. And Nathan pointed out a good thing. There's the difference between racism and systematic racism. When you can control shit like Lush said and act out your wishes and your disagreements
and
with
there's
people,
an effect of it.
And it's effect. You can stop people from getting money. You can stop people from living certain places. You can stop people from going to school. That is a different type of racism than me. Oh, it's a white girl over there. I don't like her. And you getting mad about that shit.
So what's the inverse of that? So what's the inverse of that? Let's say you're a white dude and you want to be a part of, you want to apply to HBCU. You feel me?
And they allow them in.
Yeah, they do.
They might allow them in, but is your application going to be prioritized, or are you going to kind of be the reverse osmosis DEI?
I think just the conversation of what's more harmful racism is a different conversation than what they're asking. Is pretty much black. I see a lot of black people online saying we just can't be racist, period.
No,
because we're so oppressed.
Yeah,
that's kind of crazy to me. I'm not gonna lie. Because black people can be racist.
You can spew hateful opinions and shit like that, just like anybody else.
You know, there's places where black and brown people don't get along that are in gangs and they killing each other over the color of their skin. You could say that's racism. You know what I'm saying?
So exactly. And to my original point, what the perceived general consensus, what defined racist per like,
but I think that's just like past 5 years kind of wokeism version of racism that it has to be systemic or it just doesn't count.
I feel like it's the other way around. I feel like that's what people always thought for years.
To me, racism was just you judge somebody based on the color of their skin and you treat them a certain way because they look different than you.
No, that's prejudice.
But just like he said, it takes prejudice to be racist. But like we in the English language, there's definitions to words and then the way we apply them in real life.
Correct.
We don't say, oh, this dude's prejudiced. I never hear that in the viral videos of white people yelling the hard R. Is that he's prejudiced?
Because people are ignorant.
No, it's how we use English words in the modern day.
That's just like referring to like Asian people as Oriental.
Yeah.
Like these are like antiquated terms. Like not to say prejudice is.
Like you said, it's semantic at the end of the day.
It's
interchangeable. But we use racism as you're getting judged off the color of your skin, regardless of who's doing it. That is racist to me.
Right. And I think more so now, it doesn't have the whole systemic oppression like connotation. Like, I think it's more the definition you're saying now, because I think most people that I would say had like at least for lack of trying to not be like demeaning, a shred of common sense, realize that racism implies a sense of power. If you don't have power, you can't be racist.
And like my grandparents grew up in a time, even here in California, they had to go to segregated schools and shit like that. To them, racist means something different. It does mean you applying pressure behind it. Saying some rude shit, that's just a prejudiced person. We just gonna talk shit. That's fine. But when they pulled the hoses out on us, that was some racist shit. When they said I couldn't go to school, goddamn, that was some racist shit. But now people have conflated things so much. And I think also the word racism is used to try to put heat behind it to make you feel like, oh, they're being racist against me. Look at what they're saying.
No, for sure. I see that. There's definitely like some struggle Olympics type of shit going on where it's like we want to be victimized as well. But also I just don't think it's a good precedent to set to where black people could say, fuck you because you white. And that's not considered racist.
But it's like, crazy. At what point did racists get exchanged for like the N-word to black people? Because white people act like you calling them a racist is like calling them a nigga. They get so offended. Yeah. Oh my God, he called me a racist.
But I think it just
might be a compliment to some.
It kind of but it's also like this is like an American conversation. Because what if I go to Nigeria?
Not the same.
Black people have all the power, and then I'm trying to get a job.
It's a classism.
Can Nigerians be racist to me now?
100% different dynamic.
Okay, then they should be the same here.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
But
it should be the same. If you could be racist, you could be racist.
Hold on a second,
the foundation
Moose.
of the country is different.
I thought you was really on your left shit.
No, bro, I'm not super far left to where I'm a libtard. I'm your favorite libtard, but I'm more center left. You know what I'm saying? I have difference of opinions, bro. if you black and you hate
you should
people
know.
for the color of their skin, like how some of the shit Viral Way be saying, the shit that Hellcat was saying, that is racist. I don't care if she doesn't have power to fucking hold over Steven or Bo Jackman. That is racist shit, regardless.
But it's like they come from a place where
Now-
they've experienced more
Now
harshly.
there is a debate there, but also Nigeria, I believe, is the product of colonialism.
All of them over there are.
Yeah, but there's people and more black people in Nigeria in power, I would say, than probably in America, no?
100%, but you
Yeah.
have to like think about like.
I'm just saying in terms of like, we're talking about power dynamics. I could go places in the world and it's like, this doesn't apply. So it's like, why does it apply
You're talking
here?
to
Like,
countries with 98% black population.
Yeah, it's a different
You feel me?
conversation.
Like, yeah, like it's.
I get that. I'm
And
just
those-
saying the theory of what we're talking
those
about.
countries did not enact laws based on the color of people's skin to hold them, oppress them,
sure.
difference, not allow them. So that's why in this country, race, unfortunately, is like the underpin for everything.
No, for sure. I agree with
Matter
that.
of fact, with the exception of South Africa, which has the largest white population of any part of Africa,
Imported.
you clearly like there really isn't. There's very lax racial laws, and most countries like that you can get citizenship. Like if you see a beautiful, you feel me, Nubian princess that you fall in love with and you want to marry, like it won't be hard to get citizenship in a lot of African countries, bro. I promise you that.
But I just do think racism is like a giant tree, like, that's been growing. And one of the big branches is systemic racism. But one of the other ones is just straight prejudice racism. And I still consider that racism, bro. I think Hellcat saying, I'm going to call ICE to come pick you up. That's a racist ass thing to say when you're not saying it to
ICE
your homie.
pertain to everybody, though. That's not just.
But right now,
Hispanic stricken. You get what I'm saying?
But that's
mainly
also
right now
because now you're talking about like brown versus black on brown crime. It becomes a whole different
But
conversation.
is it racism
dynamic.
or not? If she says some foul race shit
I
to
think-
a Mexican,
That might be more disrespect
racially,
than
Yeah,
flat out.
racially
it's based in racist racism.
But it's based on what's going on right now. Because if she said that ICE shit last year, it wouldn't have mattered.
I mean, it will still be racial. It's just not as bad because it's not as relevant. But that's a racist thing to say, like, period. Like,
Yeah,
I don't care if you have black skin. You could be racist, bro, in this country. It's just not as impeding on
But she
someone's
could have
life.
said the same thing to an African, or she could have said the same thing to a person
Man,
from Europe. You get what I'm saying?
Uber and go to Home Depot. What does that
She
tell you?
she was
See
definitely popular about
that's
that.
different.
racist. Yeah, that's
That's
racist.
different because that puts this, you awaken a stereotype.
Yeah.
But I specifically pertains to every immigrant.
But
It just so happened that there's a huge majority in population of Hispanics in California where we at, so it just looked like they being targeted. But if the majority of immigrants on the West Coast was, I don't know, Cuban or European, like it would have been in reverse. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but it's not that. So reality is it's mostly Mexicans being stopped. The law was just passed. If someone speaks Spanish, they look brown, they're doing yard work, you could stop them and check their fucking credentials. That's not for African immigrants. I see Trump ranting every single day about how they're going to deport all these motherfuckers from the cartels and we're going to send them out. They're all R-wording our women. They're all killing little white kids. Like, I don't see him talking about no Africans. He's talking about Mexicans and other Latin people.
The main question is though, is the word racist or prejudice? Because we all know what Hellcat said. We could all agree on this. What Hellcat said to Bo was scandalous, right?
Yeah,
It was
for
we
sure.
don't agree with
Super
it. It was
disrespectful.
fucked
For
up,
sure,
right?
yeah.
You feel me? Like joke or not, right? Was it racist or prejudice?
Prejudice.
I think prejudice falls under the racism tree is all I'm saying.
Like, if you're being prejudiced to someone over their skin color, racism.
All right, you know what? Let's see what the chat has to say. We're gonna do a poll. Even though it's such an antiquated topic,
It's like when you guys were talking about intelligence and Brandon's like, bring up the definition of
The question
intelligence.
is,
It's like, that's not the conversation that we're having. Like, it's how we apply it in real life.
Was what Hellcat said to Bo Jackman racist or prejudice? You know what I'm saying? Or you put prejudice or racist?
I think it was both.
I think at this point, like, again, it's really a semantic debate.
It wasn't
matter,
systemic
like,
racism because Hellcat's not the owner of the company saying that to him, but
It is
it's
a different-
break it down. It's you're discriminating, saying shit towards him because he looks a certain way and his skin color is a certain way.
Okay, but let's be honest too. Like, even though No Jumper has a predominantly Hispanic audience, and we're in LA, which is a predominantly Hispanic city, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally was once Mexican territory, right? Like, hip hop is, although there's a huge Latino presence and has been from day one, this is black culture, right? This is so Does it have a different accent when we're on a hip hop podcast? So it's a part of black culture, even though it's owned by a white guy. And all that aside, it's still a black culture podcast. The majority of the talent are black and brown. You feel me? So does it have a different accent of her being in kind of, you feel me, is more her culture to her talking shit to Bo? I feel like that's an interesting point.
I don't know. It's just like the shit she was saying was out of pocket, and it's like because they weren't even having a hip hop conversation at that point. They was talking about Hellcat being able to be like a father or something like that, and that's what got under her skin. So it wasn't like they debating who's the best rapper right now. It was like a conversation about pretty much gay people and having kids, and Sus and Bo just got under her skin and triggered her, and she turned up on bro.
I think at the end of the day, this person, whatever the fuck it is, like, you feel me, like, or they are, you feel me, like, it's probably not the best person to be debating on behalf of.
No, because I think her point is probably just racist skin color. I don't think it's anything to do with prejudice. She's probably just talking about racist to this lady because she white. You know what I'm saying? And I'm black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think she has no idea to what the hell we even talking about.
What I don't get is why, like, I've been getting a lot of messages recently, be like from white people, like white fans, and be like, Lush, like, why do you hate us? Like, fuck with us, like, we got love for you, like it's okay to speak up for us, like, bro, like, my initial response when I got that message, I just wrote nah. You feel me? Like, but then like I wound up spinning the block. And like on a few of them, like I said nah to a few, like, but then I really thought about it, because honestly, I don't have a problem with any race or person or demographic. And you feel me? There's some amazing white people and kind of like white cultures, or what people consider white culture, like regardless of what the origins are and shit. Like, I love skateboarding and punk rock and all that shit. You feel me? Like, I love, you feel me? I love all that shit.
It's just never fly to like big up the people who have oppressed a lot of people for a bunch of years. Like, they're in control. They got plenty of people bigging them up. Like, you know what I'm saying? We
I don't
need
like
them
that
to
shit
do that.
because it's white. I just like it because it's dope. You feel me?
It's like if
it don't matter that most of the dope skaters I know are black. You feel me? And like nowadays,
But
you feel
that's
me?
like
It don't
a
matter
new
that
thing.
most of like.
And I think Trump and a lot of other people have stoked that politically in like young white people to make them feel like, oh, they're marginalized and that
Charlie
they're not
Kirk did
being
that a lot,
seen
too.
and that they're not being heard. This whole country moves around y'all. All of the media, all of the marketing, 90% of everything is marketed to you. Just because rappers got popular and you can see a couple niggas in chains does not mean that anything has been taken away from you or stopped. If anything, they put more minorities on TV to push the narrative that we're all doing better, and we're not.
Well, I think a lot of people started to get shook once, like, you had a bunch of things happen at once. You had although, Trump won the election and stuff, you had the Me Too movement going crazy. You had like a lot of like diversity and inclusion pretty much taking Hollywood by storm.
And it made white men feel like they're under attack or something. And it's like, no, they just trying to include extra people now. And you're like, God damn it, I said no.
Yeah, because DEI doesn't, all across the country, for a long time, it's not like affirmative action. That was getting rid of a long time ago. Now it's just that they're telling jobs, you have to advertise in these other neighborhoods. You can't just advertise in white neighborhoods. You can't just, there's no quotas in anywhere. So that's why I wasn't trying to go OD on Tam, but when she was talking about the black pilot shit, her and Ralphie, I'm like, I expect better from Tam, because it's like, you can't be saying you nervous when you see a black pilot, because that's what the white people want us to think. It's like, that might be reality for some people, but we want to create a new reality. And that's with our people being in positions of
power. Would you be
power.
nervous when you saw a white rapper hit the stage? It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, sort of, but it's like, if
oh, shit, this
people
guy's
stick
gonna
around
fucking
enough,
suck.
we're going to get an Eminem, and then we're not going to have that thought, maybe. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have the Eminems of black pilots.
My only point was that because of systemic racism and different things and how marginalized the average black person in America are. Like, the average black person in America is not doing well. The average black people, they're poor. They live in the South. They have, like, there's a lot of shit going on that you could Google. So when you see one that's successful, everybody looks like, hey, what's up with him? How did he get this? How did you get here?
There's
some people might look at it fucked up. Some of us are excited, like, damn, he a pilot, like, that's what's up.
There's such a difference between like the upward mobility of black people and like especially post-Obama America compared to back in the day, like what we saw and what we were like privy to and what like people thought of like black people in the 80s compared to now is like
I see headlines annually,
inconceivable.
and it pisses me off all the time that we're 2025, we still having the first black person do shit. So when people argue those points, it's like, all right, you want to be delusional or you want to hope for the best. That's cool, but we got to look at the world for what it is right now.
To me, it's like I'm more looking at. I see the black pilot. I'm like, bro had to jump through so many more hoops than a white pilot. I'm just saying that would make him overqualified, more qualified than a white pilot. Why would that make you nervous?
She was nervous because she saw the Denzel movie. And
no, Ralphie said he was nervous.
Yeah, but you kind of agree with him a little bit.
I said your point. Like, yeah, I know that he had to go through 100 more times to even to get the interview for it. So I know he's qualified for the job.
If anything, I'm gonna look at it like he finna fly that bitch with style.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be like Soul Plane.
We put sauce
he
on
don't got no room to fuck up.
Juice on
I just don't want anyone to be watching this No Jumper, a young black kid, and see, you know what I'm saying, people talking about pilots, and maybe he wants to be a pilot, and they're like, if I see a black pilot, I'm nervous. That would kind of discourage somebody.
If I was a young black man and I wanted to be the pilot, the first thing I would do is go to the military because that's an up for me. It's an automatic win. They can't discriminate against me thanks to fucking the president back in the day desegregating. So that's the best win. You go try to go for Delta, you're going to have some shit going on.
And they desegregated it because the Tuskegee Airmen did such a good job of escorting these bombers across, you know what I'm saying, the Atlantic and all that during World War II. That's why they desegregated it. And if they family of the Tuskegee Airmen were saying, we ain't never seen a black pilot fly before, it's making us kind of nervous and discouraging them, we might not ever even have the military be desegregated.
1000% Moose. But let me ask you a question. Why do I have to be like, doesn't my mere existence like be like, okay, this is what I'm an example of a white boy out here doing it. I'm in the culture. You feel me? Like, you could do it too, kids, or don't do it and see what kind of drugs I be on.
I think some white kids
am I like? Do I need to be like a spokesman and say, "Hey, white kids, you can do it too"?
No, I think they see you sometimes and they're
believe in yourself.
You can be white too, like me.
They see Lush and like you shit on white people a lot on the pod, just because it's like hip hop culture. Usually talking about black topics. Yeah, it's funny, but to the white people, they sensitive about that because everybody be on their head. So they're like, "You're our representation. You got to rep for us a little bit."
Every race, I did the Mexican voice, I did a black voice on the pod.
Yeah, Adam bigs up the woods for sure.
Yeah, wood piles. Just the wood pile. I got some wood.
Hey, Lush, but when I was doing your documentary research, I seen a few videos because you said you claim in LA, but in some of them videos, they was like Lush one from LA, and you like, I'm from Oakland, homie.
He was in that. He was in
I'm from Oakland. I see one with Diz. I see one a couple of videos.
Like, you can't really tell like fools from that really know me. Like you can't tell them I'm not from Oakland that are from up there. Like that's like so. Became so much a part of me.
Nah, yeah, I mean, I did the research, so I'm up on game for sure on everything you did. The Delmont crew, all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm up on game.
I love Oakland. Like Oakland is the best place ever.
That's like your vibe too.
Yeah, Oakland is the best.
I feel like you fit in better with that than LA.
But like, nah, but
yeah,
I'm
because
definitely
your personality is more of a Bay Area
from
dude.
LA. I was like
LA
I said that on some battle rap shit for real. But like everybody,
because you was repping the city at that point, doing the battle rap and shit.
Yeah, everybody knew
I just had to clear it up.
Everybody knew I was from LA, bro.
Somebody from Stockton shout me on the chat. I'd be up there. So yeah, shout out
I'd be in
Stockton.
Shout out to
Merced.
Be careful.
Yeah, right now Stockton is super slimy, but shout out to Stockton. That's like our cousin. You know what I'm saying? Sacramento, they about 30, 45 minutes away from us.
All my Merced cousins.
Shouts to Great Dizzle 151, King Abe. Shouts to Jeremy Romance. He's been a member for 8 months. Shout out to y'all. My song with Bizarre of D12 is out tomorrow. Also, big ups to Tam and Lush 100. Always holding it down. Real ones. Much love, Jeremy. You know what it is. First Street No said, she got caught with guns 3 times. Lush, what the fuck? You don't understand. You just want people committing crimes to not face punishment. Friend or foe don't matter. I don't know.
He meant about a suspect, I believe.
Yeah, sorry, I don't want my friend to go to jail, dude. Like, fuck you.
We would never advocate for anybody to go to jail unless they did a violent crime or crime against women or children.
Yeah, exactly. These guys are doing bad things. Shut the fuck up, dude. Like, all right, bro.
DA ass nigga.
Bone D. How you gonna have a 30-minute combo on Brandon and at the same time duck the phone call? LOL, that's not fair. Milwaukee stand-up PRs run the Super Bowl. Ha ha.
He wouldn't talk about him until he called in?
No, he called in and then that's when it started. And we did answer the call, so you must be happy now. Shout out to Bo.
Yeah, well, I guess we got a few super chats today, huh, guys? Berto said, tell obese Ojeezy to stop it.
Hey, Mexican low T in the building. Your favorite libtard, man.
Hey, let's be honest. Obesity is funny.
Hey, I lost 75 pounds, bro. Come on. I used to be 300 plus. Give me a break, gang.
Obesity. I like that a lot. Jeremy Romance said, Tam's a queen and Musa G. Brandon is a loser, and that's it.
Straight up.
Go get the money 28. Thank you for becoming a member. Tam's the GOAT. Burger emojis, trophy emoji. Is that a fingers crossed?
Yep.
Brandon who? Clown. Cameron Dreyer. Thank you for becoming a member. TF third. Harmless, just like Aunt Hefe. You taking it too personal. Everything ain't got to be internet. That's Mr. John Doe. Yo Ma said, prejudice is a preconceived, often negative opinion or feeling about a person or group that is not based on experience. Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that that stipulation of it being not based on experience.
Yeah, because what if you live like black and brown people living near each other, having bad experiences, and that causing a racial divide? That would be racism if it's not prejudice under that explanation.
Part of being in a multicultural environment is prejudice is going to come into a point because you're going to see different proclivities of different cultures. You're going to see the differences.
Yep.
And at a certain point, it's going to irritate you. Certain things about but you're going to learn and you're going to adapt and they're going to realize we're not so fucking different. But at first, the only thing we see are the differences and then it becomes the similarities.
And that's why he hit us with the second one, that racism is a system of prejudice combined with social and institutional power that leads to systematic discrimination against a racial group.
I think that's a form of racism, but I don't know if
for the
that's
kids out there.
That's the definition that I feel like people have thought, and I always taught.
Yes.
But I feel like in 2025, it kind of, due to the fucking conservatard snowflakes, we have to now be a little more sensitive, and we.
Because reverse racism is a
Oh,
thing now.
I'm sorry, white people. We can't.
Yeah, I don't think anybody should be saying sorry, but I just don't think it's a good precedent to say like these people can't be racist or just, and then they could just say as much foul shit as possible, and it's like nobody could say nothing.
It just comes down to words, bro. Again, for the we've been said, it's semantic, but you know it doesn't mean that you're wrong either. There is a lot of truth to what everybody said. Yo, tattooed up said, we love Tam's femininity, but it seems your knowledge does not surpass the black view on society, which is why, once again, you've got your boots smoked again. Shout out to Big Lush and Good Shit Moose Man.
Well, tattooed up, I'm a black person. So these have been my eyes since 1993.
Really didn't help us with the whole racism thing there, tattooed up. But I do appreciate you, brother. Much love. You feel me?
See, and the kids, their new definition of racism is saying shit people don't like. 63% believe that.
Gay pride all day, homie. You know the vibes. Fucking racist. So 63% think that it's
what Hellcat said to Bo Jackman was racist
and
not prejudice.
Adam just said not, I believe our Adam, but Lush got more range than Netflix. One episode he's selling coke to Charlie Sheen. Next he's breaking down apartheid in Africa. Then he's dissecting Mariah Carey's diss track. MacArthur Park raised a scholar.
Straight up. Shout out to mom and dad.
Bro, yeah. Mom and dad raised a scholar. MacArthur Park might have had a little bit of layers.
They did the foundation.
Yeah. As did the West Side. With that being said, this has been a great episode.
Hey, before we tap out real quick, I will be on the All Facts podcast at 5 p.m. debating whether Mexican rappers should be saying the N-word or not. I believe that they should stop saying it because it limits their reach. And the All Facts podcast, Prime, Compa, and Rich Homie Juan all believe that it doesn't really matter. So check it out, 5 p.m. I'll be up there.
I need to hear fucking Prime N-bombs
I'm
flying.
Prime. You can't be the number one Rasa podcast ripping the N-word every other word, bro. Straight up.
Ooh. Another super chat. $5 from Trip. Lush, man. You supposed to hit a player. What's good, fool? Free the brick. Free me next.
Next time I get locked again, too.
Yeah. Much love, Trip. You know,
free you.
Why you read it in the player partner voice?
Speaking of into existence.
It's kind of like how I talk. But with that being said, I really do appreciate y'all. Creep, what you got coming up, brother?
Oh, man. So I might be leaving tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to confirm. Supposed to be going on the Baddies tour.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have a more accurate answer later on today.
Do you ever have a lot of temptation to just be smacking baddies regularly, or what? Because you're
Hilarious.
around so much spoon.
Nah, man, I got something at home, man.
There you go, creep. Good man.
Yeah, I just said tempted. I didn't say you feel me? What about you? You feel me? My young wise soldier.
No, man, just gonna keep working, keep getting to this money, keep keeping the culture around, working who I work with, and just doing my part for this industry.
Please do. What about you, Tamala?
Me, I am trying to get tickets to see Anderson .Paak this Sunday.
Okay.
So if you guys got any, hit me up. And then I really want to interview Anicia when she's here.
Oh, she's so hard. I love her.
I love her songs. I love Splash Brothers, her and Caribou. I want to talk to her about all things Anicia, Forbats, Caribou.
I stand Anicia super hard. I'll do that with you.
Bad bitch.
But
let's go.
What about you, Les? What you got popping?
You feel me? More of the same, but we'll talk about it more tomorrow on the news and shit. You feel me? Y'all
Hey,
know.
Ricky, where you at? I'm gonna get you back, man. They saying you missing. Ricky, come back.
Stay logged in with me. I got a gang of new videos.
Stream Ricky's Pick 6.
Ricky got that 19
shout
plus
out
2
to
or whatever.
Ricky and
feel
Nick's
me?
Pick 6, they podcast, man.
Or me, you could I got a gang of new videos and all kinds of shit coming out. So buy the damn hockey
Cop
jersey.
that,
They about to be sold out. We got a gang of shit coming
Hey, them jerseys hard as
You gonna have more at the party though?
They might could have a few.
There you